The last time on the wilds of Valandiir, A2 Ember of the Cranon branch of the Aegis Guild, while searching for a cure for Myriam's shadow curse, have found...
I'm not cursed anymore.
I know.
Oh, good.
I'm going through the recap.
Sorry.
It's okay. Have found themselves within the boundaries of the Drowish nation of the Histen, a secretive dark elf community. While performing a public service for the Histen, Myriam's curse was lifted, somewhat violently, and the group was left to rest at a shared barracks where A2 Ember Awakens rested and revivified. As you recall, you all were sort of deposited into this this barracks for tourists or contractors or outsiders, really. A series of small hovels carved into the obsidian rock of this Underdark kingdom. You each awaken, fully rested. I don't know if anybody has or has not loaded your hit points and spells, but you may go ahead and do that if you have not.
Wasn't there like another dude here, like a half or something?
Yep. You also awaken to the smell of porridge being boiled over a small fire and a cauldron. And with a spoon in hand and stirring slowly, you see a short, squat, hairy, kind of half drow, half dwarf. And you recognize him from last night. You met briefly. He said that he's also an outsider who does work for the Histen occasionally, and that's where you find yourselves.
Do we need anything else here? I think we're just gonna leave after this.
Yeah, I just needed to be uncursed and back to normal cranky self.
No, but we very clearly are not wanted here.
Yeah, let's
GTFO. Would anybody like to do anything before prepping for the day? Eating a meal? It seems that the porridge does smell rather...
Yeah, the porridge.
A little,
I was like, for the sake of brevitying over that, I was assuming we ate breakfast and we're talking at breakfast.
As you guys are kind of gathering up your gear and strapping your packs in place, you hear the clinking of leathered armored greaves, and about 4 of those drow guards with this kind of elaborate scale mail in sort of a spider web motif. They all approach 2 by 2, and they spread out to 4, and between them you see a very well decorated drow officer you don't recognize. And he says, "Are you the outside adventuring party?"
That would be us.
Very clearly, yes. This is where we were left last night.
One of us is a drow.
You have been summoned by the sovereign herself.
Okay. Well, so much for heading out, guys.
It was nice knowing you.
At that moment, and I'm gonna have you, and is anybody else an elf?
Nope.
You two make history checks. As he says this, you see that squat dwarf just kind of look over his spoon at you all like, whoa, like he's got to look like I've never heard that before.
Sorry. Well, as you know, we're pretty important.
No.
And he lost his arm.
And I lost my arm.
What is he holding?
The staff.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I was waiting. I was like, that.
Now he's nubby.
That's too bad. So what'd you guys get?
I got a 12.
It seems like you rolled low, but what'd you get?
I rolled a 12.
Okay, what'd you get?
9.
All right. Tessara,
10.
I'll say that. You got a 10. All right, that matters a little more. So you being so just disconnected from Drow society, it's hard to tell what sovereign means other than certainly someone in charge. You, however, come from an elven community of druids that you have a pretty good feeling that this is probably the the matriarchal drow that you all saw on that large seashell throne in the room that you were kind of directed out of. So as you kind of gather your things, this guy approaches, and he kind of says, "The Silk Weaver is not one to be trifled with. Mind your manners, your tongues, and what you do. You will be watched." And he turns away, and the 2 guards break off, and they sidle up behind your group, and the other 2 kind of sandwich you between them.
Great.
70% of the tax.
Escort. That's how we've been the whole time here. I'm not faced by this.
All right, as you make your way through this tunnel, it starts to widen. You start to see familiar territory with the tunnel, because this whole place is just a network of tunnels. Some descend, some ascend. You can see these dangling chandelier-like jewels that give off this eerie light that sort of reflects almost like a disco ball around the whole room. And until you are brought into that room that had walls that kind of look like the inside of an oyster shell, very iridescent and shiny. There's these long spiderweb legs made of silver that sort of line this room like a rib cage. And you kind of turn a corner, emerge from behind a pillar, and there
While
you can...
we're walking, I would like to kind of nudge Kale and be like, "You got any advice on what we need to do?"
Okay.
Just stay quiet until you're spoken to.
Yeah, you emerge from behind a pillar, and there you see a what you saw yesterday, which is there's 2 levels of 2 each of Drow, all dressed in these long, splendorous silver and white and black thread raiments. They're all sitting 2 by 2 up in, there's 2 levels of them, ascending up to the throne. And it's, like I said, it's this really large, spiraled, spiky seashell made out of silver that sits right behind this very lithe female drow. And now that you're being brought before her, and there is just a row of guards about every 5 feet in front of her, maybe 10 of them. They're all decked to the nines in full plate armor, black steel, silver trim, huge glaives, handsome swords at their hips, just ornate, spiky looking helmets that sort of crest their face, and all crowning this female. She's wearing a different outfit than she did yesterday. She's wearing what looks like a long, very, very simple but sheer outfit. All her bits are protected by armor. It has kind of a very intricate filigreed and lattice type of a design to her outfit. Very high shoulder pads, and she's wearing what looks like a collar made of spider legs, silver spider legs that emerge from behind her. Her hair is done up a little bit differently. It still trails about 20-25 feet from her head and then kind of tumbles over steps. And it looks like it's been placed deliberately. But she's kind of got these tiny little twisted braids on the side of her head. Again, she's wearing a thin, simple silver band for a crown.
I'm getting a Queen of the Damned vibe.
Yeah, kind of. She's not showing as much skin. Her arms are covered and everything like that. But yeah, it's quite a display. And as you come about maybe 10 feet before the row of guards, they all kind of stand to. And one of the members of her council stands to his feet. He looks to be a very, very young drow. He's got his features are much more fey. His ears sweep way back behind his head. He's got very long, straight hair, very slender, chiseled features. And he kind of stands, looks down his nose at all of you, and says, "May I present to you all Karina, Lidinor Zarinth, Silk Weaver Sovereign, Queen of the Histen." And then he sits down slowly. And you, at this point, I'm going to need... Let's have those of you who are proficient in insight, give me an insight check.
Ooh, not great. 11.
11.
Not me. Fuck insight. Here. I'm gonna bring you luck.
A severed arm.
Yay! Nothing but good omens up in here.
What are my rolls? You said 11?
11.
Anybody else?
I don't think anybody else is.
Oh boy.
Nobody's
Okay.
got any insight for this one.
What about perception?
Nah, that's not gonna fly. Well, you know what? You're Drow, so I would.
We're on perception?
I would no, not you. I would say definitely not you.
Really good.
Not you.
What are you gonna notice? The dirt?
You don't know anything about this culture?
So I would say in the back of your head, there's some kind of tingle that tells you maybe we
Spider senses are tingling.
Just gonna say.
maybe we should bow or show some kind of
I
gesticulation.
naturally would have like done a light bow.
Yeah, it seems proper, if not to bow because she's not your queen, definitely to show some kind of respect.
Yeah. Everybody, put your head down.
Finger guns?
Finger
Yeah.
guns, finger guns.
Finger guns.
That might be a...
Kills you all.
She cut your fingers off.
I'm no longer cursed, so I'm back to my awkward self.
I'm following Kale's lead.
It's this moment that you see Ethelai off to the side, and you notice that just as an aside, that all of these nobles that you see, and it's early in the morning, so it's not like a huge the entire court is here, but there are maybe 15, 20 people of note here, and they all have these little pins, and they're all different.
Everybody's got a name tag.
And you notice that Commander Ethelai, like all the prominent military officers and members of nobility, he wears a specialized insignia. It's a silver thread wrapped ornately around a fanged skull in place of a spider's face.
Creepy.
Yeah. And you see, he kind of, he doesn't step forward, but he kind of presents you all and says, "Sovereign, these are the mercenaries we conscripted to deal with the Lady of the River." And you see, and she doesn't say anything. And you see her kind of scan all of you, and there's a tingly feeling in the back of your head, all of you. And mind you, the closer you got to her, the more that I don't know if you guys remember, but when you were in this room, there was like a warble to the atmosphere. It was the air felt heavy and almost like the pressure increased in here or decreased. It was very kind of disorienting. That feeling has gotten worse, more intense, the closer you've gotten to her. Hold on. There we go. And she just kind of leans over and looks at one of her lieutenants, and he kind of turns around. He wasn't looking at her. Kind of turns around, and you see him bow, kind of nod a little and close his eyes. "The Sovereign wishes to speak to you on a very serious matter." And she kind of, you see her kind of sit up, and you notice her torso is pretty well exposed, but you don't really see her legs. There's almost like a rising, she's almost like in a rising encompassing chair kind of a thing, like a podium in front of her a little bit. And all of a sudden you hear this, and all of these gears seem to be moving behind her, and you see that ornate shell behind her starts to twist.
Oh no.
She's a giant spider.
And she starts to, you see her kind of sit up, and these large silver, those same exact things that you've seen lining the room, these huge silver spider legs.
Oh, that is so cool.
And it sounds distinctly mechanical, but just so. like this clockwork is extremely intricate. And you see that whole
Mermaid tail? I mean, yes, no.
you see that whole throne start to spin behind her and kind of split in half, and those legs come down one by one. And you see her whole chair, and that's when you see her humanoid legs. They sort of dangle a little bit from this chair. And this huge spider-like apparatus lifts her into the air and brings her just even with all of you, just over her guards. She looms over you about 15 feet.
Does it seem like her legs are just kind of like swinging, like they don't work kind of thing, or she just is very reliant on
Make a
me?
perception check.
Like Daka.
This is metal.
Well, except for Daka wasn't a paraplegic. That's what I'm looking. You said perception?
Spider throw.
It's 22.
She's wearing toe rings, very intricate silver lattice-like slippers, and as she moves, you see her kind of moving with the weight, and her feet kind of spread a little, and press into her chair. It looks like she's kind of compensating for the fact that she's being moved around by this thing. So you get the sense that they probably work.
Okay.
She leans down in front of all of you.
Would be cool though.
So I need everyone to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, man, such lucky arms.
8.
8.
Why are we making a wisdom save?
Hmm?
Why are we making a wisdom save?
I will tell you.
Is it
Because the
charm
GM
effect?
said so.
New.
Okay.
6. 12?
Nope.
21?
21's pretty good.
I'm having an off day.
Well, no, I just
I couldn't
if
remember,
it's a charm
but I
effect,
had
it
to
affects
see
elf
this.
people.
Yeah,
That's
elves
fine.
can
If
charm.
it's ever charm, you
No.
let us know.
It's a spell.
Elves get advantage on charm.
18, that's pretty good.
Sleep.
I'm in trouble.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
So,
8.
You two, you feel her mind probing into yours.
uh-oh.
Do you allow it or do you resist it because you've beaten her DC?
Oh, I super allow it.
Okay.
I'm like, nice necklace.
Okay.
Totally cool.
The entire having a little game of chicken right here.
Stand up right now.
I feel like you wouldn't allow it, knowing you.
Yeah.
You're very cagey.
And
Hold on a second, I need to think.
it's down secretive that, yeah.
You have to come up with the
Well-
most angsty answer you can.
I gain nothing by...
Yeah, but she might
Hell.
get insight you don't want her to get.
That's true. No.
Okay, you block her?
Called it.
Okay. You specifically understand that she has casted Detect Thoughts. So you all
I'm
also-
Yeah.
It's whether or not
I'm also a sorcerer. What up, folks?
Yes.
the three of you and you don't notice anything. There's this tingling feeling in the back of your head. You're sure it's related. You don't know what she's doing. The two of you definitely recognize this as having your thoughts probed. And she kind of lingers on you a little bit, kind of gives you a once over, and you see her kind of give the briefest of sympathetic nods that she detects relief from some sort of. She doesn't exactly know. She doesn't probe that deep as far as what happened, but she knows that you've experienced something dark and it's been relieved.
I'm no longer hella cursed.
Right.
Great. I'm just coming back into my head covering now. Like, I don't
Right.
really like very much, but yeah.
She kind of tilts her head a little bit, and you get kind of a look from her, and she finally speaks. You are wardened off. A bit shy. Interesting.
Wanted to see me naked.
Bold move.
Oh, if Drow could blush.
Bold move.
So she's definitely gaining insight on your some of your not surface level, but just a layer beneath surface level thoughts. And you two...
No, she's gonna find out about my crush.
You two definitely get the feeling that she knows, she understands your alignment, your kind of attitude, motivation. And it's about that time that one of the lieutenants kind of steps forward on the other side and says, Sovereign, do you wish to relay the ask? And she just kind of leans back a little in her chair. I was just curious about them. Her large mechanical legs on the throne, you see them start to elevate her back into her position. She settles back into her shell throne, and those legs once again, they kind of set back in their resting position, and the whole mechanism just sort of shudders and settles quiet. Bless you. Bless you. She just kind of looks at all of you and says, as Silkweaver of the Histen, I wish to thank you for your service to our nation in ridding us of the northern entrance blockage. Lieutenant, you may proceed. And that officer or the council member who is sitting in front of her just kind of gives a subtle nod. Spies within our network in the neighboring Darkling population, known as the Skiziks, is amassing an invasion force. A large one. They seek to rob us of our Evergleam Moonstone. And you look where he's looking, and there's... When you first saw her back last night, you noticed there was this beam of light that was sort of shining on her. And it's now that you're a little further into the chamber, you can see that it's coming from this football-sized crystal stone. And it's hanging and slowly rotating between what look like two silver bowls that are kind of intricate, and everything is just floating in midair, and they're rotating counter to each other. And that light is emanating from it in a very specific direction. And I would say you can give me a history check. And anybody else who is proficient in history may as well.
Also not me.
4. Woo. 12.
That is
Here, I think you
just
should have
right.
Is it really?
No, that's on brand. That's what I'm saying.
I got a 12.
A 12. Man, you guys are rolling terrible today.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. That's why. Because you gave him back the arm.
You just did
You get,
that.
you get your lucky arm back.
You would recognize that stone as having spiritual properties, that it has some connection to the ethereal plane. Not exactly sure how it functions in this society, but you do know that type of crystal that can emit this moonlight, it also has a way of anchoring spirits to a particular dogmatic demiplane.
It's ghost stone.
And being that it's here, it might hold some significance to these people for their religion, perhaps, in some way. Not sure how, though. Yes, they seek to rob us of our moonstone. It allows, with a little tinkering, lesser beings to travel to other planes of existence. The Skiziks want the stone to return and bring more of their kind here, including their king, the Merc Warden, from the Fae, and dominate this region of Valandiir. At this moment, Queen Karina leans forward. Which brings us to you. We have a simple request, but it is dear to me. I do not wish to let this darkling army overrun our borders. They outnumber us 10 to 1, and they are formidable, though they are small. I wish for you to carry a message of utmost importance. To my sister, Zareen, Countess of the Western Web, and her army for support against this threat.
Oh, phew, I thought she was going to ask us to kill people.
No, she already said they were unmatched.
I thought we were going to say middle finger.
My officers will fill in the details. I do hope you will help us. You will be in our debt, which is not something we hand out lightly.
Well,
Is there a
they
monetary
did
equivalent
just
to
do
this?
us all a solid by fixing.
Yeah, but they did that because we already did something for them.
Yeah.
Well, quid pro quo.
We need more quid for our pro and quo.
At this moment, you
We
see
have some details about this debt.
one of her council members kind of clears. Yes, if you will join us in a moment into the war room, we will discuss appropriate compensation.
Sounds good.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you, Sovereign. And you see the queen just kind of stand. Everybody who isn't standing also stands. She kind of puts a hand on her chest and gives a very shallow bow. And you see that chair. She kind of her podium area sort of retreats slightly, and that throne just kind of crosses in front of her, and she's out of sight. Not sure where she went.
Dig it.
So,
She just
A2.
leave her spider arms around?
Just.
I mean, they were kind of,
click into the wall.
they kind of like just sort of, yeah, like you said, they kind of clicked into the wall, stayed there. The throne sort of clasped closed in front of her, and
I love it.
yeah.
A little drama there.
Yeah, I love it.
Real quick question.
Yeah.
Was it her sister's name Zareen or Zarina?
Zareen, Zareen.
You don't know how close you were naming her to this. She had the same name as the Wicked Witch of the West from the Once Upon a Time. You're one syllable.
Well, I've never seen that, so that's not where I got it.
It's funny how close you accidentally got.
Yeah, I get that a lot. Did you get that from? Did you? Like, no,
No,
I thought of it. I thought it
It
first.
didn't say that you got it from.
No,
that.
I'd
It's
have
just
never
funny
heard of
how
that.
close they were, especially because she's her Western sister.
Wasn't she
You have
named
no
something
idea.
different in Oz?
Well, she's Alphaba in
Wicked.
Wicked.
The James Franco movie.
I don't remember what they named her in
It
that.
was Mila Kunis.
Yeah, I know. I don't remember what
I don't
they
either.
I've seen snippets of that movie and it was terrible.
It was pretty pathetic. It was one of
I read the
three
books when I
movies.
was a kid, but I don't remember.
It was one of 3 movies I've walked out of. The
Yeah, it's
theater.
not good.
I don't do that normally. One of them was a Pirates movie. But anyway, I digress. You start to see, yeah, it was the one with
I want to hear
out
this story,
Orlando
but not
Bloom.
right now.
Okay, so at this moment, the court starts to filter out. You see some of the dignitaries starting to step down from the podiums and walk to various alcoves and tunnels. One of the council members kind of descends the steps, slips between a pair of these guards, and just kind of looks at all of you and just turns with a hand to his right.
What's on the right?
A passage.
Oh, cool.
I assume we're following.
Two of the guards that were standing in front of the queen lead you and this council member, this drow, down a passageway and leads you into what looks like a dimly lit sort of conference room. It's a long table. There's about 8 chairs. And, yeah. Let's see here. Hold on. Ooh. No, not a tavern. All right. The room is lined with silver trim, black walls. It looks like this place was hewn straight from the rock, as were most of the chambers in here. There are books on a shelf behind you, and a tall hearth with a purple fire behind it.
In the living room.
What is going on in this house? I don't understand.
What is going on?
Tyler noticed the bottle of Tabasco sauce. If you look in on the side table on there, you'll see it.
Yep.
And he was asking if he wanted it put away. She, in the meantime, thought the Tabasco was in the bathroom.
Because that's where you just came from. The bathroom.
That's my bathroom hot sauce.
My breakfast crab. Things come out.
He misses the bird.
He needs it. He needs it at all times.
It's like, what is going on in this house?
Everywhere
What
in
is
the house.
I don't think Mom would casually be like, yeah, it's fine.
I think pocket sriracha is for.
In case you like being comfortable.
All right. He stands before you. Do you all sit, or do you stand?
Does he sit?
He is standing at the very head of the table. There is what looks like a parchment map of the region. You don't really recognize much of it because most of you haven't even really been here to this area.
Is he
I
standing
have a
like he's
squat on
gonna
it.
sit?
He's standing with a high-backed chair behind him.
I'm also gonna stand in front of a chair. When he sits, I'll sit.
Okay.
I'm just gonna sit on a table. Like, I'm literally just gonna sidle up and pop
Okay.
my cheek right on the side
All
of
right.
the table.
He doesn't seem spooked by that or offended or anything.
Great.
He's going to, you see him reach for kind of a short silver wand, and it just sort of flies right into his hand. He's going to, you see him whisper something, and it extends to about 3 feet long. And he says, "This here is the region of the Histen. Unfortunately, due to a falling out decades ago, Queen Karina and her sister have not spoken.
How tragic.
And Zareen has erected a dome of anti-magic around her territory to deter scrying, message sending, or other means of finding
I
her.
don't know if I can cover that.
She controls
I'll just, as soon as I walk in,
She controls a large host of Dwergar that would aid in countering the Darkling invasion. We ask only that you bring the message of this invading Darkling force.
Do we know what Dwergar are?
You could make a nature check?
Sure.
Sure, nature check or history check. Those of you proficient in history, nature check, history
Let's
check.
do nature because I'm smarter about nature.
make a check. 19.
21.
Nice. Okay, both of you hear Dwergar and you
They
think
know it. I'm
you
good.
you think instantly Underdark dwarves, mostly evil.
Bad news.
Oh, I thought they were
Okay.
Dwergar.
Yeah,
Oh.
Dwergar, Dwergar.
It's like the deep gnomes.
Yeah, that was just why I was confused because I was like, wait, what? That's not word I recognized. Trisha was legitimately confused. I was like, what?
By what?
So you usually hear them called Dwergar.
Oh, Durgar, Dwer. Well, I guess they're pronounced either way. It doesn't matter. But yeah, if Drow and dwarves had a baby, they'd be Dwergar.
Right.
They're typically evil. They're very hardy. They don't like outsiders. So I guess to the both of you to hear that this woman controls a host of them is shocking, but Drow aren't particularly known for being that nice either, so I guess
Been there, done that.
like follows like.
Also, I'm trying to like remember in my head. Are either of these groups related to that other group of Drow we killed?
I would assume. So.
If I remember correctly, you thought of that, and these Drow don't look exactly the same. The shade of all of the Drow here are relatively the same shade of like grayish purple.
Yeah, they seem like related.
Those Drow were like almost midnight black.
Oh.
They were very dark, and they were just you guys fought like 5 of them and a Drider, and their armor was real kind of sketchy and patchwork. They seemed a little more I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if feral is the right word, but feral-y. Yeah. So he's gonna take out from a case, this silver and black lined case. He's gonna open it up. It's a wide case, and he pulls out another wand with black jewels on the handle. And he's gonna say, "If you accept, present this to Zarina. It will be the calling card of the Queen as a way of saying, 'I'm sorry, please help.' She'll know what that means. Your compensation shall be 1,000 of your gold pieces.
1,000 each?
Total.
Hey, if we save
But I appreciate the hustle."
Hey, can you talk to the queen? If we help save the kingdom, can I be knighted?
Yes, we'll bring it up.
That definitely is
Protest!
affirmative.
Formal protest!
Because yeah, he's definitely not going to bring it up. That's that tone.
Blood oath or no deal.
You said 1,000 gold pieces?
Yes.
How far away is this?
It's a 2-day ride on horseback. You do have horses, right?
Nope.
No?
I don't think we have.
I don't think
Yeah,
you
we
do.
do.
Do you have horses?
Yes.
Mine
I
has
thought
a
we
name.
That's
We
right.
got rid of our horses. I thought we had to because of.
Hey, whatever happened, Elmers?
Oh my god, I forgot.
Did we just stable them?
Elmer's, rubber. It's another cement.
Yeah, I think we stabled them somewhere at some point. I don't think we usually discuss it, but I think we quietly have them all the time.
You must have tied them to a tree because they don't have stables above ground in this place.
No, but I mean, like, I think that's why we've been
They've
keeping
just been
track of them,
following us
because
the
we're
whole
just,
time.
we don't discuss it,
They
but
were
we just
in the
quietly know that we've stabled them.
Yeah, I don't really.
They were just following us.
I'm not that much of a detail-oriented
Yeah, we're
DM.
not here to play parking simulator.
Oh, back it up. Oh, you just scratched your saddle. Good job.
I have a DM who would probably make me play
Parking simulator.
simulator, so like, this is not weird to me.
Roll for parking brake. All right. So, do we have a compact?
I'm serious about that knighthood.
I'm seriously considering possibly bringing it up.
We'll bring it up ourselves later.
A knighthood is not on the table for this endeavor. Continue to serve the Histen, and your standings with it will increase.
That seems fair. We accept it.
Do you want to roll for intimidation, the way you're looking at me right now?
Yeah!
Go for it.
I feel like a roll for stubbornness is more appropriate.
Ah,
Not a
what?
roll.
I hate nobility.
Roll to out stubborn.
You just want to be one?
I just want to be one.
The knight of something.
What do you care about nobility? You're a pirate.
It's actually really good. That's a 24.
24 beats my 22.
Nice.
He's gonna bring it up.
Where do you hail? Your lineage seems of the east, if I'm not mistaken.
That would be correct.
Don't see too many sea skins round here.
That's
Still
racist.
feels racist.
Yeah, don't say that. That's me. That's a slur, sir.
Well, you are impressive, must say. You see him give you a little up and down.
Oh,
He's into you.
oh.
Your
What's-
queen had the same
Kale is the
option.
topic of romance.
What's your name?
Kale.
Taken.
Kale. Interesting.
What
We'll see.
speaking for him? When did he marry you?
What did you say?
He said he's taken.
Back off.
Which, like, in character, I'm like, why?
Ooh, you getting a package.
Slippers.
Break for slippers receival.
Oh, good, because I'm gonna go smush dough in the dishwasher.
Okay, so I need to say something to this guy. Well, being my my upbringing wasn't that of it was very rustic. I've never been really accepted anywhere. I figure if we do this solid for you and it helps you survive, I'd like to be able to have a group of people I can correlate with.
Make a persuasion check.
Be a pirate.
You better be good at that.
That is a 21.
21. Well, Kale from the east, I'll tell you what. If you manage to convince Zareen to aid us in this defense, you'll be heroes of the Histen. You would perhaps be able to ask for whatever you want.
Okay.
Does that answer your question?
Yes. Thank you.
Good.
We will discuss amongst ourselves.
Of course. My guards will be right outside. Just signal when you're ready to accept or decline.
What's the signal? Like steal third?
Yeah, you gotta tug on your nose and pull your hair. And he's gonna sashay his way out of the room.
Session.
All glitz and glam, like.
And as
Slide him in.
who's perceptive? Who's got proficiency in perception?
I do.
You?
I do.
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah? Yeah?
It's the most common proficiency.
These three?
Yeah.
That dude really clocked his looks big time.
Oh, yeah, no. I gathered that.
Yeah.
Perception for that one.
Yeah, he thought you were hot.
Oh,
For sure. He wasn't sure if you swung that way, but
Take a number, man.
Yeah, apparently that one's also trying to speak for him. Got really defensive.
Maybe the curse wore off on you, buddy.
Kale is the topic of
Where'd
romance.
you get those from, Mom?
I just got them. Amazon.
yeah. Where'd she get him from? She got it from outside.
Can you send me a link?
I found that.
Thank you.
I have a pair of slippers that I love too.
For Christmas. Those are nice.
It's one of them.
She only handed me one.
Mine now.
Because the other one's on my foot, because I know you'll just take them.
No.
Now you must both suffer a.
She did that one
A
year for
hobbled
Christmas.
walk.
We both got slippers, and she goes, I like yours better.
To be fair, you gave them to me. I did ask.
Anybody else want something? Like
Wow.
some tea?
Can I slip back?
I'm good.
That's something very cute.
Thank you, Tyler.
There.
Yep.
These are my Crocs. My
So he leaves. There.
Cracks are brown.
You are alone in the room. There is only one way in or out. Let's, as you all just sort of either settle, sitting on the table, standing at the table, or sitting in your chairs, let's have a your choice perception or investigation check.
Hey, buddy.
Well, Niger is pretty good.
Guess who rolled a crit?
Eight.
He got a 25.
I also got an 8.
16.
Okay.
4. feel like Charlie Brown. I got a raw.
I make that joke in our other campaign.
Tyler, are you proficient in perception or investigation?
One of my hands.
Perception.
I had a 16.
Why don't you roll for him then?
0 for wisdom. Ooh, didn't roll very well. 9.
Why do you let
Okay,
it roll for me?
who got above a 13? 1,
I
2.
crit.
You crit. You got a natural 20? All right.
25.
So directly behind you, as you're kind of like
My eyes are like.
no, behind you. So you're kind of scanning the room, kind of looking around. You guys are you're alone here, so you're naturally getting a little curious, a little nosy. There's bits and baubles on the hearth, above the hearth, directly behind Tassara, with a purple flame in the fireplace. You see a large silver-framed portrait of someone that is not Queen Karina. This woman looks much older, but not elderly. She's got a little bit of crow's feet on her eyes, very, very elaborate braids. She's got a very, very ornate silver lattice-like headdress. Piercing blue eyes, just like Karina.
Like Queen Mother vibes.
Yeah, definitely. And she's just got everything about her is just like Karina except dialed to 11. She's got like 14 necklaces that dangle over her chest. She's got a really, really
Someone's not following Coco Chanel's advice. Before you leave, remove one accessory.
There's bits and baubles on the mantle itself, a couple of books between a couple of bookshelves on the mantle. The rest of the room is pretty scarcely decorated. There's a couple of lamps, floor lamps, that stand up in the corners of the room with these kind of green floating crystals that emit a glow. But that's about all you guys see in the room. Yep. I'm good. I'm gonna wait for dinner.
What is it?
Pizza.
Oh,
Homemade doing everything.
Pizza.
Make your own
Pizza.
pizza.
Make your own pizza. So not just pizza.
Make your own pizza, man.
I brought everything. You can have pesto. You can have.
I like pesto on my pizza.
Somebody doesn't read the chat. You're forgiven. You're not in the chat.
I'm in like 50 chats, so.
You're in the chat now, aren't you?
I think it's on Facebook, but I don't know if we got it into the chat.
No.
Wow.
I'm gonna do that right now.
Way to lack as a father. Hey, we have a group chat on Facebook.
Well,
Well,
You know,
because it's
yeah, you're all bad.
let me add you. Just everybody chill out. I'm gonna add Jack right now, as you guys discuss, because that's what you wanted to do. Talk amongst yourselves.
Grandma looks hot.
At least you know she's gonna age well.
I'll take one for the team.
I don't think she was in
She's a gig gilf.
It'd just be guilt.
Nope.
No.
Oh, it's a great.
Jesus.
Gilf.
I'm just gonna sleep my way to the top.
I respect it.
There we go.
Everywhere I go.
Ain't no shame in that.
Actually, that's horrible. That system even exists. It's terrible.
What?
That you have to sleep your way to the top. It's terrible.
There you go.
There's no HR department in this world.
Yeah, you keep asking for that. We'll be at Wakeman's and I'll like walk up behind him or something and he'll be like, "Hey, I'm calling HR."
Proximity alert!
Intruder alert. Warning. Warning.
It's funny doing it when you're in front of the cashier. Because they have no choice but to like stand there and like feel awkward.
Yeah.
It's great.
Usually they can laugh.
Usually they laugh, yeah.
So are we going for it then?
Yeah, I don't know why we kicked him out of the room. It's just a power play.
Yeah, I want to discuss with them. amongst ourselves. Exactly what I said. That was
We
I meant what I said.
We've never quietly discussed it among ourselves before.
We just kind
We've
of do
never
it.
quietly discussed anything.
Okay. Do the baseball sign. Call them in, and we'll go.
What is it? This, and this.
Spin my nose.
All right, the guard go. He's like, I'll go get him. Sure, he didn't expect that to be so quick. So he's gonna.
There's snacks
We're
in
not
this
like
room?
other girls.
No.
We'll just like cowards each other's way.
Just,
Nothing to do. I'm
just. Well, there's a map.
Oh, right. I'm still sitting on the table looking at the map.
Yeah, it's a map of this area of Valandiir. You really don't recognize it because it's all written in Undercommon.
I sit down and put my legs in the chair.
I mean, Kale would be able to read the map, and it's a map of the area.
Oh, yeah.
It's not terribly detailed. It doesn't really. What's interesting is it doesn't really mention any surface features. It's all about southern entrance and outer village that surround that entrance, and it's all about places on the surface level that lead to the Underdark.
Gotcha.
Makes sense.
I'm gonna make sure to get a lot of really good looks at this map, so at some point I can retain this knowledge.
I tell you what, I will make a map that reflects this area, and I'll put it in the chat.
I love it.
Yeah. After about 2-3 minutes, not terribly long, that same nobleman enters. So, do we have everything in order?
50% up front.
Yes, well. Go ahead and make a... That's definitely going to take a persuasion check, for sure.
Can I do imitation?
Intimidation.
I mean, they're the same. It doesn't matter. Oh, 8. Yeah.
Tell you what, we'll give you some walking around money.
Perfect.
And you see him kind of raise a finger, and from behind him toddles a shorter, slightly younger. Looks like he might be in his late teens, early 20s, but for a drow, probably 50, 60 years old, something like that. And he just comes in. He's in much simpler clothing, but well dressed. He's in kind of a knee-length tunic with sort of silver trim. He's carrying what looks like a silver case. And he's like, let's give this mercenary group a little bit of funds to keep their journey easy. And the drow's gonna flip a lid, and you see him pull a stack of platinum, about that tall, slip it into a small silver silk pouch, and place it on the table. That should get you started. And do please take the wand. And he's going to levitate this silver case that looks like it has some kind of a clasp on the front of it that has some sort of cultural significance to some of the crests you've seen just in iconography.
And it's a wand?
It's inside the case. He's giving you the case. He's not giving you the wand. He's giving you the case with the wand in it.
So he is giving us the wand.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is there any we identify any properties to it other than it's...
Not without casting
You
identify.
could. It's just when you saw him handling it, it's about a foot long. It's a tapered silvered wand with little black jewels in like a checkered stagger pattern around it on the handle.
That is not every day, but a lot.
Oh, we get
A
it.
lot of them are always hungry.
He'll come back in like half hour. You didn't feed me yet.
According to them, they're always starving.
It's not bad until they read it.
So-
Their nose because they're so hungry.
Is that a yes?
Yeah.
Ah, splendid. Her Majesty will be just tickled, I'm sure. And he's gonna linger on you for just like a half a second longer than everybody else. And
He thinks you're hot.
he's going to roll up the map, and he's going to give it to you.
Yay, we have a
Okay,
map.
we have a map.
You have a map.
And a lot of platinum and a wand.
So, I guess I should have made up a map so to show you.
We haven't counted it yet.
No, the little attendant, and they're both gone. But the attendant he pulled a stack of platinum out of a case, slipped it into a silver silk pouch, plopped it on the table, and that was that. The map itself is mostly forest. It's kind of hard to see any real. You can see the frosted bluffs to the north, but it shows where you're at on the eastern side of the map, and then all the way on the western side of the map, you can see what something labeled the Western Web.
So how much? I pick up that little pouch. How much?
It's
is it?
10 platinum.
Dang.
We'll take it. Oh, that's worth totally taking it.
It's 100 gold. It's worth 100 gold.
We're not letting
And what are
take
we
that out
supposed
of
to
our.
do? He just gave us this wand. It's not.
Yeah, we have to deliver it to the other person. The wand is a message apparently.
The wand is the message. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, I wanted the wand.
Well, okay. Do you take the case?
Yeah.
Okay, it's not locked. You notice that it's just a little flip
Put
clasp.
a stake on your part.
Yeah.
But the wand is the message, so we have to give it to her.
Yeah, can't.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I wouldn't like.
I don't need the temptation. Close it.
I say we could try to copy it.
I would not risk that.
Press it into clay.
She has an army of the most uncontrollable people.
I'm
It
just.
would-
No, that's not what
I
I'm worried
wouldn't
about.
risk
The other
pissing
person.
her off.
Also, we want 1,000 gold.
You want 1,000 gold, and I want to be knighted, so no.
Okay.
I just wouldn't risk pissing her off
Can-
in general.
We find some type of market or something for a few supplies.
There is absolutely a marketplace within the Histen kingdom.
Yeah, I'm sure. Are we able to get directions and or go there?
I mean,
Or will
you
they just
sort
give
of.
us some junk that we need.
That was what the money was.
Yeah, they're not going to supply you for free, but you did pass, if you recall, on your way down to this level, you did pass like a commercial area, if you could say. It looked like they were peddling really expensive wares, and it was very hushed, and not. It wasn't like a bustling marketplace. It
This
was.
is the throughway convenience store.
Give me all
yeah.
your money.
But
Sure, we do have some stuff.
what are you looking for?
Well, I have a to-do list that says identify marbles, which I'm assuming mean that they're magical, so this might be a good place to do that. We have gold chunks to sell, and then we also have some other items, and then I have also in sell excess items.
Okay, yeah. I mean, you're able to find somebody that
Junk.
you're able to find a drow he's wearing kind of green and silver threaded robes. He's got shelves behind him with what look like bottles of various liquids. He's got little trinkets and bits and bobs on a couple of tables in front of him, and it looks like he's honestly just reading a scroll. He's got a pair of low set half moon spectacles on his face. Looks a little older for a drow.
What's old for a drow? Like 1,000,000?
No, I think drow live about as old as elves, so
Yeah.
probably like 400 or 500 years old. Is probably. He's not elderly. He's middle age, late middle age.
You look like the kind of guy I can just sell a chunk of gold to.
Hey, you want some gold?
I mean, that's the first guy you see that looks like he's definitely selling things.
Hello,
I mean,
good
or
sir.
could we just use the gold to like buy, I don't know, some healing potions or whatever we
Hello,
need?
fellow living
Like
creature.
a trade.
I mean, we could try it, but
Crazy
first we
thing.
gotta talk to this guy and see if he knows
Use
if
it for
he'll see
money.
like Hi.
Well, hello. Adventurers?
Yes.
Ah, of course. Yes. What can I do for you?
Do you or do you know who would sell some healing potions?
Oh, well, I have some healing potions here.
Ah, excellent.
50 gold apiece.
Okay. And then,
I've only got 6.
how much would you say one of these 3 gold chunks are worth?
It looks like raw ore. Where did you get them?
We found them.
Yeah, on our adventure.
Well, let me take a look. And he grabs one and he's like, ooh.
Hey, wait.
He kind of takes it in his hands like, that's quite dense for ore. Let me see here. And he takes a little, what looks like a pen-sized wand and sort of taps it. Puts it on a single cupped scale. And you see just go, he goes, that is dense. This one here, I'd say I'd give you perhaps, once it's processed, it takes some time and effort. I have to talk to my forge friend. I'll give you 50 gold for this one.
Cool.
How much were the potions?
There, do you have 3 potions?
I have 6.
Well, I have 3 chunks.
Aha.
Three potions right there.
Yeah, even trade.
By the way, a bunch of you should also have chunks of gold. I wasn't the only one who took some. Maybe check your inventories.
I know. I got rations and smoke bombs.
You might not have been there when they took
Well,
those.
I don't remember getting gold
I'll
chunks.
take 2 of those 2. I'll take the other 2 more.
Okay, that's 5.
I have
Which
I have random
level of
hands
potion
and
are
no
they?
Just potion of healing.
I'm sorry.
Potion of healing.
Well, yeah, but that's a.
It's 2d4 plus 4. Or 2. 2d4 plus 2.
Okay, I was gonna say. Ooh, that's
Or no, wait, I do potions different. It's 2d4 plus your con or 2, whichever is greater.
Oh, you never specified that before.
I think I did. Okay, well, I'm specifying it now.
Okay, so what is it?
It's a potion. It's well, I like to imagine that the modifier is for how your body reacts to it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But if you have terrible con, I don't want to screw you, so it's 2 at the least.
Yeah.
Okay, so
So I have 4 now because I already have 1.
Yeah, each potion is 2d4 plus your con or 2, whichever is greater. He's got 1 left.
Anybody else got 50 GP and wants a health potion?
You want a hand?
I'm sorry?
Literally, you want a hand?
Put that away.
How long have we had that hand?
Since the first adventure.
What is
On
it?
my list.
What exactly is
It's
it?
a hand.
It's a
Oh.
4-fingered hand.
Of what?
An alien hand.
Oh.
Oh, it's a desiccated mind flayer hand?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I put them in my pocket.
Um,
You took a head too? You took one of their heads?
No,
No.
I have all of their rings and
Yeah, it
their
had tentacle
hands.
rings.
Oh, yeah. Money, 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 money.
Okay,
I'm just a freaking weirdo. That's really what it is.
where was it? It was in your bag?
Yeah, they're just
But
hanging out
it
in my
was
bag.
already desiccated, wasn't it? So it's like it's
It is
preserved.
now.
No. It's probably pretty well preserved.
Where was it? Just in your pocket?
Hey, question. Would you be interested in this? And I presented the 2 halves of the beholder kin eye.
Why are we trying to sell this man?
Uh,
Body parts.
Random.
Like, I gave him a hand.
Yeah.
You gave him an eyeball. It's fine.
it's
I've got a trolley.
mush. It's not done well. You didn't keep it in a bag of colding. Hasn't been preserved.
What about the silver ring?
It's been about a week. So that thing is pretty.
Ooh, it smells.
Yeah, your whole bag stinks. Just so you
I got
know.
a goblin.
Everything in your bag, as a matter of fact, everything in your inventory that's not on your hip smells terrible right now. It's all slimy and soupy and. I mean, you took 2 halves of a giant.
Lilacs.
That only lasts an hour, but sure. So he's gonna take a look at your
My hand?
your mind flayer hand. Make
I
a
have 2 of them, but
make a persuasion check with advantage. He's gonna make an
Our
insight.
hands.
I got rolled a 5 and then a 6.
All right. Well, he got a 14 for his insight, so he's gonna kind of look at it and say, "Give you 10 gold for it."
No, I'll keep it, thanks.
Okay.
I just think it's cool.
It is very cool.
About this silver ring with the black jewel. Do you know anything about it?
Would you like me to identify it?
Could you please?
That'll be 25 gold for the service.
All right. Okay, that's
Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
I want to know what it is.
Okay.
If only we had someone in the party that knew how to identify things. As part of his class.
I don't have identity.
And just
I'm just saying, at some point, you
just
should
as a
take
meta thing, 25 is a steal.
For identifying?
it. Yeah, that's what I'm
It
saying.
is.
Only.
Do you have any spell scrolls?
I'm not a magic shop. You're gonna want to go see,
What's the whole bar? She
the
likes
magic,
bar.
the magic shop down the
And
alley.
he's gonna identify her.
I just mostly sell knickknacks and bits and
Very
bobs. Yeah, he's going to take a scroll of identification that he has. He's going to recite some words. You see his eyes light up from beneath his eyelids, and then the scroll disappears into dust. He's going to kind of hold the ring, and it's just a silver ring with a little black diamond in it. You say, "Oh, ooh, interesting. Would you like to sell it? I'll tell you what it does, but are you interested in selling? It's not a powerful enchantment.
What does it do?
Well, has a way of confusing whoever you aim it at, in a sort of a cerebral, wibbly wobbly kind of way.
A mind control ring.
No, not mind control. It has a way of, for instance, your adventurers, your mercenaries, you must come into combat quite a bit, right?
Yeah.
If someone were to try to attack you, it might be momentarily difficult for them to do that. Just for an instant.
Can you use it more than once?
Its magic is rather weak, it loses its potency, but I'm pretty sure after 24 hours, maybe less, that effect will probably reset itself.
So once a day, you get to cast what spell? Just for.
It's just, you get to impose disadvantage on an attack against you, at will. You don't have to call that beforehand.
I think I'll keep this for now. Thank you.
Mhm.
I'll equip it too.
Okay,
That's pretty handy, actually.
yeah. It requires attunement.
And I can negate disadvantage or advantage.
I have to attune to it.
Sure. That's a
classic.
for an attunement,
Yeah.
if it weren't attunable, that would be a legendary freaking artifact.
Yeah.
You get to attune like what, 3 items?
3 items. I do it differently. You get to attune 2 armor items, 3 non-armor items.
Is my mantle attunable? Okay.
Oh,
So-
yes.
Armor or not armor?
Oh, yeah.
So I have my sword that I'm attuned to,
Is the spin?
and
No, that's your packed weapon, isn't it? Aren't you packed with the blade?
Yeah, that doesn't
That
count.
does not count.
as attuned? Okay, I'll
No,
attune to
that is your warlock weapon.
I'll attune to
Wait.
the.
Yeah, right. You're an X-Blade, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
Attune to the ring.
All right. Once per long rest, you have the ability to inflict disadvantage against an attack against you, both ranged, melee, magic, doesn't matter. As long as it's an attack and not like an area of effect.
Yeah.
What do they call that? There's a difference between to hit your AC and roll to save. I forget what the difference is called, but
It's a
Yeah, it's.
it doesn't count for one of
an
those.
attack roll or a skill save.
Yeah.
Basically, it's an attack roll or saving throw.
Long rest.
Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody else need anything? I think we're good on food.
I would like to stop at the magic shop, see what I can afford as far as spells go.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have like thousands of gold? Because you know a scroll is thousands of gold, right?
I don't know how
Oh, a spell scroll? Depends on what it is.
the Underdark economy works.
Yeah. I mean, that's very fair. It's hard to say. I need to change this up. This is a little too friendly.
Great.
Oh, here we go.
It's
Magic
reminding me of
magic
Shrek.
item shop.
That's a great detail.
When Myriam's family said this like absolutely incredible guitarist. Like he played for us for an hour. Just amazing. Like takes you away.
So he directs you down the street to a place called Thren's. It's a... I wouldn't say it's a stall. I wouldn't say it's a tent. It's not a shop. It's more of a large open kiosk.
Oh, okay.
It's against a wall with... and you guys notice that in this marketplace there are a very apropos stringed like lights in the shape of like spider webs all over the place, and one of those threads is attached to his kiosk, and you see almost like little nodules of green light snaking up a post and into that string. Cool. And lighting everything up with it. And it's
bioluminescent.
Yeah, and it's there's a large flask of green liquid at the base of that post where these little nodules are sort of snailing their way up.
Cool.
Yeah. So it seems like this is what is provided, and it doesn't go far. It maybe goes 50 feet in every direction and then stops, but it seems like that is all powered by this.
Cool.
Yeah. And you see a rather short drow. He's got sort of a Fu Manchu, long stringed mustache, a very sharp pointed goatee, chin beard, just right like a soul patch off the bottom of his chin that is about as long. He's got a pair of circular Ozzy Osbourne style silver frame or silver lensed glasses where you can't see his eyes. And his hair looks like it's probably cut short, but he's got kind of a floppy hat that kind of slips to the side. He's currently in the middle of stocking a shelf with little. It looks like little dice. They're like little polyhedric objects that he's sort of taking from a case and stacking them on a shelf.
This crooked hat, is it like a Rasta hat or is it like an artist hat?
No,
or
it's
is it
kind of like a
crooked?
yeah. It's like a
some clarification on that.
It's kind of like a French.
Like a beret?
Yes.
Sort of, only way bigger, and it sort of slips down the right side of his head.
Very
Big
Shakespearean.
Yeah, but it's there. There's what looks like a family crest pin on the top of it.
Oh, so it's more like a Scottish cap.
Yeah,
Instead
yeah.
of
He doesn't have a feather
Scottish
sticking up or
cap.
anything like that, but
Gotcha.
he's wearing a very elaborate, kind of like Valkesh. He's wearing a very elaborate mantle, sweeps up. And with a cape behind him, he's wearing really, really nice-looking black and silver robes. His little kiosk, it looks like he's got a stack of wands, a couple of rods or scepters. Not a lot of clothing. It looks like he sells magical, not weapons, but magical implements. There's tools with like little artificed gears and doodads on it. A pair of tongs that look like maybe they do something interesting. And stacks of books, stacks of scrolls, and a couple of bottles of stuff that are like floating and moving. Looks like there's an eyeball in a jar that just sort of turns and looks at you, and it's just floating in this
That's good.
pallid green fluid.
I want to try to sell this guy my hand.
Okay.
Actually, you might be
He's got his back to you.
I'm just going to be like weird and quiet. Hi. Hey. Your eyeball's cool.
Yeah. And he turns around and he's like, 1 second, please.
Oh, take your time.
Puts his little case down. He's got about 5 of these little polyhedric shapes left in there. He's like, oh, yeah. Ooh.
I got this hand.
Hello.
Hi.
You have a hand. I have 2 hands. You
It's a
have.
mind flare hand.
It's a mind flayer hand.
Would you like to look at it? I see you have an eyeball, so maybe you thought you'd be interested.
You're very forward.
Yeah,
You'll have to forgive
it's a
her.
thing.
Will I? Well, I'll be the judge of that. Let me see. And he's going to take this
I
hand.
don't give a shit.
He's going to take this hand and look at it. And he's like, "This is the most dried out, well preserved mind flayer hand I've ever seen in my life."
How many mind flare hands have you seen in your life?
You'd be surprised.
I'm willing to believe that.
Well,
Question.
it's in terribly good condition. What do you want for it?
I have 2.
She's a lot better with the hand.
That's not what I asked.
Oh. No, I want more than 10 gold for it. The last guy was trying to give me 10 gold for it. I want one of those wands. That's what I want.
You want a wand? Well, I've got a plethora of them. Which one do you want?
I don't know, one of those. What do they do?
They do lots of things.
Words.
So, just for the sake of brevity, he has a wand of fire bolts.
Yes, take that.
He has a wand of a wand of love potion. It's like a
I
loving
have no interest
love
in
wand.
that. Now that I'm no longer cursed, I
By
don't
fire
want people
now.
to talk to me anymore.
He has a wand of.
Although I'm gonna turn to Kale and ask you, do you want the love potion for the guy? I could.
It might help you get knighted.
No, just don't let this guy have it.
Pew! He has a wand of direction. He describes this as it's basically a compass.
Things.
It says bye.
He has a wand of acidic touch. He has a wand of he's got a very expensive wand of spell splitting.
Yeah, but I have 2 desiccated hands. Can I get an expensive wand with my 2 desiccated hands?
No,
Probably
sorry.
not. I thought.
He has a wand of warming.
So if we get chilly, or you can heat up your soup.
Ooh, it's a little.
You can do a lot with it. He demonstrates that he allows you to hold it, and mind you, it's
Like a heat bag.
it's a hand. It is a hand warmer. Yeah, it's warm to the touch.
The worst shaped hand warmer ever. Because you know what you want to do with a hand warmer? You want to put it in your glove. You want 2 of them.
You can shove this in your glove like that. No,
Warm a line.
you do notice just the ambience of this whole cave is rather chilly, and as soon as you hold it, your whole body is instantly like comfortable here. He also demonstrates that it will produce a flame. It doesn't produce enough flame to cause harm. It like goes out almost immediately. It's almost like you have to direct it exactly onto kindling. And it also, if you stick it in the ground once per day, it will create a dome of warmth.
I want that thing. I don't know why.
About 10 foot radius.
You
I
got
want
Flint.
All right. The wand of warming is 55 gold.
I have these 2 hands.
He's not going to give you 55 gold for the 2 hands.
I
He'll
have
give you a
weird
discount. He'll give you 30 gold for him.
ring. I have a weird 2-finger ring, also from a mind flayer. That probably is really expensive though, is my guess. So I've been kind of looking onto it.
Yeah. He's gonna wave his finger over this. You've got kind of a collection, and he's gonna say, yes, that 2-finger ring is magical.
How big is the dome? Could it fit all of us?
It's if you stick it in the ground and activate it for once per long rest for 1 hour. For 8 hours.
Okay.
It produces 10-foot radius, so 20 foot total, 20 foot diameter.
Oh yeah, 6 of us could fit under there. So how much gold do you need? We can take that out of the party fund. That seems fair.
Okay,
Cool.
30. I think he said 30.
So she's getting 30 for the hands.
Yes,
So
he's willing to
that
pay
would
30
take
gold.
25.
Mm-hmm.
I'll hold on to it.
I will take 25 out of the party fund.
He also has a really neat looking. It's a very very short wand. It's like the size of a pen, but it's a wand of magic missiles, and that's it. As far as
Are there
wands.
charges on it?
Uh-huh.
How
And
many?
do they reset?
Oh yeah. Absolutely. These are not disposable wands. He wants to make that perfectly clear. These are not disposable. He enchanted them himself.
Okay, so it's gonna explode if we use them.
1 wand of warning.
Is this the artificer?
No, this is just a magic shop owner.
Can this guy tell me what my weird magic ring does?
Yes, for a price.
Of course he can tell me for a price.
Well, it costs effort
Is
and
that overhead?
materials to
I would like
produce
to
the
start
spell.
making a selection of
Yeah.
spell scrolls.
All right.
Vellum is expensive, isn't it?
Yes, but what does that have to do with
Usually the identify magic.
Yeah, but once you spell, you can still use the reuse the piece of paper. Vellum's useful. You just scrape it right where 4 times. And they can figure it out just on how to tell what used to be written on.
You can soak it too. Like you can soak things out of it.
You don't know how much.
Casting finding like shades and be quiet.
Also, you can henna paint on it, which is really cool.
That is kind of cool.
My ex-husband.
Okay. He has
I do like him.
Go ahead and roll a persuasion check. You can do it at advantage. He seems to like you.
Man.
Not
Great.
Yeah, he likes the weird robot. Everybody likes the weird
13?
robot.
Well,
All right.
Everybody
He has 13 spell scrolls.
Oh boy.
He has Fireball,
Need to make your character
Cure
more
Wounds,
approachable,
Magic
so they're not
Missile,
like 9 feet
Shield,
tall.
Thunder Wave, Mage Armor, Detect Magic, Healing Word, Burning Hands, Sleep, Ray of Frost, Light, and Identify.
Can identify.
Yeah, but you ever been around someone?
Yeah, but I can only do one item.
You, like your predecessor, Mr. T.
How much for identify?
Identify is 25 gold.
But once you learn the spell, words.
Yeah, no one's gonna mention
Once you
it.
learn the spell, can't you continue to use the spell?
No, that's not how spell scrolls work.
Spell scrolls are one use.
Oh, and if you're a magical person, you can read the scroll. But if you're not a magical person, you have to use the scroll. I don't think.
A spell you can
You
copy
can't
spells.
copy a spell scroll. Yeah, unless you're a wizard and you have a spell book.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's the only class that can do that. He's a sorcerer.
Why did I think he was a wizard?
Ken was a wizard.
Right.
I don't even think I
Only
learn
wizards
identify.
can. Huh?
I don't even think I can learn to identify.
Yeah.
Well, that's useful. Yeah, I think it's a wizard only spell identify.
It's Artificer, Bard, Fighter, Rogue, and Wizard. Which all use the same spell list.
Mhm.
Fighter? Alright.
Yeah.
Sure.
Eldritch Knight.
Oh, that makes more sense.
Yeah. Fireball.
Because every class has a subclass in Wizard.
Fireball and Cure Wounds, Thunder Wave, and Identify are all 25 gold. Everything else is only 10. Fireball is pretty powerful. So is Identify. Identify is pretty powerful too, if you think about it.
I will take the Cure Wounds.
All right.
How much? You said 25 for it?
It's 25 gold.
Okay, 45.
No. That one's 10.
Oh, perfect.
Yep.
I see that.
And Cure Wounds is less powerful than just if you just bought a healing potion.
Yeah, but it doesn't hurt.
Yeah, but it's only 10 gold.
Cheaper than a potion.
Potion's 50.
Yeah, but he very rarely needs little healing. He usually needs lots
Well,
of
it's
healing.
more for other people.
You're never conscious!
Don't loot it off my corpse!
Well,
Pour it down your dragon.
That takes an action, sir.
this mantle you're wearing does increase your AC, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Man, we love each other
I just have
so
really
much.
unlucky.
Hey,
I'm just
hey,
pointing out the logistics of him being conscious to use Cure Wounds on somebody else. It's pretty low.
Okay.
He has a scepter of Dimension Door.
Ooh.
He also has a counter spell ring.
How much for that?
That one is
I'm good for my level of magic. I win.
1700 gold. That one counter spell is a massive
What
spell.
about the dimension door?
The rod of Dimension Door is considerably cheaper.
They would powder all the time, so he.
350.
And then they were dimension doors.
But it doesn't require attunement, which is why it's so expensive. I balance things with, if it requires attunement, it's a little cheaper because you got to sacrifice a slot. If it doesn't require attunement, anyone can use it whenever they want, so it's more expensive. So,
You have
how?
to sacrifice
How often are we going to use dimension door?
No, a magic item slot.
Oh, okay.
2 for armor,
I found
3 for
some
non.
very interesting uses for dimension door out of game.
I think we'll
You know.
pass.
Okay,
I got a scroll of Cure Wounds. That's enough for me.
okay. Anything anybody else wants to purchase? There is a smithy here. He's what looks like a relative of that little dwarfy guy you saw, perhaps.
Can I sell this pile of weapons worth 5 GP that apparently
Done.
we have? Okay.
Done. You see him just kind of toss it into a pile of scrap.
Throwing a Mach 5 right in the shop.
Yeah, I think that's like literally like why it was written that way, because I think that's literally what it was.
Yeah, just dirty weapons.
I don't remember where we even got them.
You probably got them from the goblins.
Alright, does anybody else need anything identified or... Oh!
I want to know what the 2-finger ring is. It's magical. But
How
I
much
don't.
was identified?
Did you say 25 gold?
Identify was 25 gold.
So we had these marbles, but I don't even remember where we got them.
He's charging 25 gold per
It doesn't
identification.
matter where you got them if you just want to know what they are.
It just says identified marbles.
You
I
got
don't know
those.
how many I have.
You got those when you found the goblins attacking the village.
Oh, that's right. It was that weird, were they timey-wimey or spacey-wimey?
Huh? Who are you talking about?
The marbles. They threw one.
They created what looked like a sphere of darkness. Somebody threw one of them and went and you couldn't see into it.
Oh.
Hello, darkness.
Okay. I mean, I already have a necklace of darkness. You know, does anybody want these marbles, or do we think we should just sell them?
No, they're darkness.
Well,
I have a necklace of darkness. If you really want darkness, I can give it to you.
Well, I can also cast darkness.
Yeah, I say we sell them.
Guys are the darkest party ever.
So edgy.
Super
So-
edgelord.
How much could we get for these?
All right, he's going to he's going to take him in his hand. He's going to place them in a silver dish. They're going to kind of roll around a little bit. He's going to take one of his little short wands and kind of tap it. They're all going to stop moving immediately, and you see kind of a little bit of blackness kind of roll over his eyes briefly. You say, interesting. I'll give you 75 gold for all 3 of them.
75 gold apiece.
Think you're overstating the value, young man. 75 for the lot.
Yeah, that's fine.
Take it or leave it.
Yeah, this is how business is done. I want that counter spell ring.
How much?
That one's 1,700.
Yeah, we're not even close.
You guys are still D&D poor. What level are you guys? 4?
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys are D&D poor. Get out of here. There are ways to make money, but it's gonna cost you. It's gonna cost you.
Alright.
Girl's gotta make a living, don't she?
So, I sold those and put that money in the party fund. I'm good. Anybody else need anything?
No.
I've done everything on my to-do list. And does anybody else want to do anything while we're in town, or are we good?
I want to know what the 2-finger ring is. I'm paying for it.
25 gold.
Yes. I want to know what it is.
It is a ring of scorching ray.
Ooh, how cool is that?
However, it is not typical scorching ray. It does not do fire damage.
Okay.
It
I
does.
don't know what that means.
It does psychic damage.
Oh, damn.
Oh, so just like a cone of psychic damage?
No, it's 3 bolts of psychic energy. You have
Oh,
to
that's right.
you have to roll for each.
Okay. I'm just going to note that down and probably forget about it forever.
That sounds super cool. Like, you could actually probably use that in combat.
Right? When I run out of...
Especially if something like runs away from you and you can't get up to it.
Yeah, it came from a mind flayer. You'd expect it to be more mental energy than a typical magic item. In fact, it's not even it is magic, but it's that's true.
It could have been a ray of scorching ray. Don't make assumptions for me. I will make assumptions for my own character about what she thinks.
Okay.
All right, all right, all right.
No, did you need anything else before we go? I think that was the last thing we were doing.
No, I'm okay.
Out of town we go!
Just trying to see if I can pick up any extra spells.
Should check with an artificer and get some things inscribed. Not now. We're moving on.
Right, but
We're
at some
moving on.
point, get some like rune spells carved in on the
Protection.
A new magic tattoo.
magic tattoo.
Well,
They do
it would be
exist.
easy for you because it.
Yeah,
just
literally
has to
just
be
need a
engraved.
metal chisel, just ding, 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 ding.
You can engrave it on you too. What do you think a tattoo is, Mr. Tattoos? It's engraving it onto your body. It just so happens your body heals. It would be pretty dope though if you got a tattoo and it's just like carved little trenches in your
You
skin.
can do that.
It's scarification as opposed to.
Yeah, but it doesn't really. Even that like bubbles over. It doesn't really.
Yeah, but it looks metal.
And anybody that cuts trenches into your arm.
It's stupid.
Yeah.
It's scarring.
Well, it depends on your culture. I mean, some cultures it's.
I
They
know.
identify adults.
Yeah,
No scars, not
you're a
adults.
man.
They do 1 and 2.
Yeah, across the face sometimes. Like, it's,
Yeah, I'm not saying I'm into it. I'm just
right,
saying that.
depending on the culture. Like, you have some lines across your face.
No thanks.
All right. So, after about maybe 5 minutes of ascending, it takes you a minute to navigate this area. You were escorted down here. Passing by people, you were getting side glances, some of approval, mostly of disapproval.
When aren't we getting much?
Don't worry, when I'm a knight, you'll appreciate me. Finger guns.
Finger guns! I love it!
I use prestidigitation to shoot with a sword, except with both of my fingers.
Oh, thanks! That's so cool. and fun.
All right, so you find your horses. It looks like they've been moderately cared for by the surface watch. They've at least tossed them some dried grasses to munch on over the
I was
night.
actually gonna ask if someone was watching them, or they're just hanging out by themselves randomly in the forest.
No, they kind of said we'll tie your horses here, kind of a thing before they.
Here and never
There's a
attend.
quest objective. They don't really have anything to do other than that.
Yeah, but you find your horses. They're
No, whatever.
eager to be leaving. Whoever is proficient in survival,
Nope.
Not me.
go ahead and give me a
I
check.
think more practice. The druid. Yeah.
Ooh, that's actually pretty good.
Nope.
22.
22. All right.
I would drink soda.
Um,
I can sell it for tea.
so you take the map. You take a good look at it. You take a look at the landscape. It feels like you would probably benefit from seeing the land from up high, maybe in a tree. It occurs to you.
Oh, what, my squirrel instincts kick in?
Kinda. Yeah.
Alright, I guess I'll climb a tree.
Yeah, you get to the top, and your little squirrel or mouse or whatever forest creature you choose to change into.
No, I just went up.
Oh, you just
myself.
climb a tree? All right. In that case, give me an acrobatics check.
Also, it's way easier to climb a tree when you're tall. What do you think a mouse is gonna get? It'd be like Everest.
Oh, a squirrel can get up a tree better than a humanoid.
Yeah. You gotta do
It's what they do.
Uh-oh. Acrobatics?
They don't have to
Yeah.
deal
No,
with
it's a
pesky
17.
branches.
17?
It's 14.
Try and
Not
climb a
half
tree.
bad.
Yeah, you pick a lively looking pine with some nice sturdy branches and kind of scale up the top.
Like climb a ladder.
Yeah, and you get the lay of the land. You don't really see too much in the way of landmarks other than in the far distance where you probably end up stopping for the night. You see a large rock outcropping that seems unique that you'd probably be able to see from the ground relatively easily. So I need a marching order. And I need perception checks from who's in the front and who's in the back on your first day's journey.
I usually go in the front.
And I usually go in the back.
Throwing my dice at your feet. So I guess I'm like taking a nap.
Do you
15.
want me to go in the back?
There you go.
Can't teach now.
Yeah, no. And
Yeah, I don't have good.
Who's up front?
9.
Nope.
I'm up front, and I got a 15.
Okay.
Back.
I say I can take over in the back if you want. I got 11, but that's not much better. I'm just
And,
saying that might be enough.
Was it 12?
Feta, you're in the back? Feta,
I'm sorry, what?
you're in the back? Okay.
Yep, back.
And you got a 9?
Yeah.
All right.
It's not quite a rock, but
So,
a lot of dirt.
as you are making your way through this forest, you start to notice that the trees are. When you came here from the mountains, you were told to find the Histen south of the dead trees. Okay, that patch of dead trees looks like it spreads to the west and crosses your path, and you're starting to find more and more trees succumbing to some kind of death. Not sure if it's disease or insects or magic. Not sure. You don't feel any different. Just the trees here. It starts with like one there, and then like some of them, and then most of them, and then pretty soon you find yourself passing through a patch of forest where everything is dead. No shrubs, no animals. Trees do not survive here at all. The trees definitely look like they grew and then died. Doesn't look like this is a species of tree. So there's some kind of blight. Rubs Tisara the wrong way. Feta as well.
So it's definitely not like a natural death.
Morkek, yeah. Morkek, it bums you out to see all of these trees dead. It does not seem natural.
Okay. That was my question.
Other than, I suppose tree blight is natural.
Oh,
In
so
the-
it is
In the way of like
so wait,
ash
wait.
borers are natural.
So it does seem like it's some type of natural fungus or
Yeah, you don't like it.
It's not magic.
Do you want to touch one of them?
Sure.
It doesn't feel magical. You don't feel a reverberation or negative energy. They're just dead.
Then I don't feel sad because it's the circle of life.
Yeah, sure.
It's not like someone magically killed a.
The thing that strikes you as odd is you don't typically see an entire forest that's dead. That's all.
Well, then there should have been more biodiverse.
They choked each other out.
This is the ecosystem's fault.
No, that's what happened to Greece because Greece used to be like almost all ash trees, and there's now no ash trees because they all got the emerald ash blight, and now they're all dead
They're all dead.
because of the lack of biodiversity.
The sun starts to set low to the south. You start to see pinks and purples in the sky. Your horses start to bray, start to get a little sluggish, as do your shoulders. Start to get a little hungry.
Cool, we can stop.
Yeah.
It's about 9, maybe 10 o'clock when you finally reach that stone outcropping that you saw way back behind you. It's an interesting landmark. It's fully natural, no carvings, but it's just a tapered pillar that comes right out of the ground. No boulders around it. Doesn't look like it's leaning on anything. It looks like it just jut right out of the dirt.
Weird.
Yeah.
Weird stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
It does. I drop by a glacier.
So, you guys are stopping?
Yeah.
All right. How does that describe your camp setup?
Hey, let's use our new wand.
I was just gonna say, you should use my new wand.
It's
Make it work.
not cold.
No.
Yeah.
There's like a
Tiny hut.
there's like a summer. I guess you could say there's like a summer night chill, but not. You could sleep through it, no problem. But you set up the wand of warming. There's no light associated with it. It's just all this. When you're 10 feet close to it, you feel this warmth that as soon as you step back, it's actually kind of neat to like experiment. You're like, a little chilly, warm. Little chilly, warm. And you guys kind of like doing this, just sort of like work out the perimeter of it. Yeah. And I'll say, just because it's cool, it's not a circle.
Do you need help?
It's an octagon.
I think
You very clearly define the borders, and it's like, ooh, it doesn't have round edges.
Just attempt to figure out what's
More
going
can
on.
pulling up next session when they locate the thing.
great.
I have to make that now.
Is there anything anybody would like to do before sleeping?
I mean, we'll have dinner, but yeah.
All right, what are you having for dinner?
I have parchment.
I gotta mix this since I have written here various food stuff. I mean, I know I have like some barley and other things like mushrooms and stuff collected along the way.
Yeah? Are you going to make a loaf? Are you going to make a stew?
Like a little stick.
A little
We
stew?
don't have time for loaf.
Okay. Do you have meat?
I don't think so.
No? Do you want to forage?
Is there a small store I like to pick off real quick?
Make survival or perception check.
They are exactly the same. Ooh, 1.
1. Nah.
Alright, vegetable stew it is.
Yeah. You do see, I'll say this, just for the sake of argument, you do find a small brace of mushrooms growing on a stump that look edible.
Oh no. But okay, they're going in.
Was it psilocybin?
No,
With
it's
a 1? Who knows?
I mean, it's just a brown cap, or not even brown. It's like a peach colored cap, little
I need to see things.
mushroom growing out of a stump.
Stuff.
And
Say if it's colorful.
no, just a pallid brown.
Okay.
It adds a little bit of an earthy flavor to the stew. You guys don't see pink elephants or anything.
Less fun. I think we're about to have dinner.
Yes.
Yes, and then this is
Do we want to pause here? Just a good pause point.
Yeah, we can pause because as you guys bed down, Morkek gets shot in the shoulder with an arrow.
What?
Darn.
And that's where we're going to take a break.
Oh.
That's fine. I'm just gonna find who did it and freaking gore
Murderize their
face.
Okay. Morkek, that's going to be a... yeah, that's going to be a 19.
That hits. Darn. So happy I'm a barbarian.
For 9 points of piercing damage.
You just took damage, so you can rage.
Uh-huh.
Thanks for more clean.
Oh, did you rage off turn?
Kale, that's going to be
I don't think that's how that works.
That's going to be a 21 to hit.
Barrier.
You have to take damage
Shield.
to keep
Shield,
raging.
all right. Theta, that's only going to be a... Hold on, I've got everyone's ACs here. Theta, that's going to be a 13, which misses you.
Woohoo!
As you all react to this,
Do it, Jack.
please place your minis in the center.
My mini gun was it?
Do I have it?
Yeah, it's in there. It's right
Just
there.
like put them all kind of randomly in the middle, because
Now there's a big clump of trees in the middle, and every square that exists in those trees is difficult terrain.
well, we were all
Well,
like
they're trees.
Hold on,
Uh-huh.
we're not gonna circle because we were all gathering for dinner. We're not worshiping the tree.
All hail the mighty tree.
Yeah. Okay.
All
I'm happy
hail
now.
plankton.
All right. You start to see barely through, those of you who have dark vision,
Yep.
dark
Yeah.
vision,
I have dark vision.
dark vision,
I have dark vision.
dark vision, you do not. You're a Dragonborn, they don't have dark vision.
Dark vision.
I think you're the only one that doesn't.
You all start to see,
It's like the other campaign too.
you all start to see kind of small figures, kind of hunched, hooded, roguish. Can't really see any features of these individuals yet, but they all seem rather small, maybe 3 or 4 feet tall. And on the outer perimeter between these two groups, you see these large saber-toothed tiger-looking creatures, although they have these bulbous yellow eyes and these kind of orc-like large tusks that curl around the side of their head and sweep back. They don't exactly look like cats, but they have a cat-like look. Black fur. I need everybody to go ahead and roll initiative.
Ew.
11.
No, it isn't.
All right, hold on to your numbers. Ooh, natural 20.
I also got a nat 20.
Is it him?
Which X?
Plus 3.
Alright.
Plus 3. Rollies.
Rollies.
Just straight D20. I got an 11.
Sorry, I'm
You're good.
2.
Oh, I rolled a 20.
All right. Dang. You just wasted 2 natural 20s. That makes me so
That's not
happy.
a waste. You go
That's not,
first.
that's
All right. So what is your
Can I see
Yes.
this guy?
what is your total initiative?
23.
I'm gonna say 23.1 so that.
Man, I'm really loving the dice shows.
All right. Valkesh.
11.
Morkek.
6.
Ouch. Kale.
10.
Theta.
19.
Myriam.
9.
And we'll roll for the Moorbounders.
Okay.
Wow, maybe you win with the R.
Moorbounders. They're Moorbounders. I don't know how that helps you, but.
Do they actually have riders on them, or?
Nope.
Okay.
Oh my.
That's just the distance. Got it.
Yeah, reasons.
I
Okay.
say there's not like a dire wolf or something?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
This one doesn't have a rider on it. It's just its tail.
Yeah, those are inconclusive pictures.
Beasts. Got it.
They're just they're close enough.
They're large beasts.
Ew. This one is not.
All right. First up is Sarah.
Sweet. Sarge turns into a bear.
Sarah turns into a bear.
Somebody swam in any, please. Oh, she got a bear already! Yay! No, it's still a dire
It's just a
wolf.
dire wolf, but we're gonna pretend.
It's the same.
Save you-
Send me a bear fight.
Okay, my
I
mother.
forget. It's been so long.
Love you too. And then I'm going to run up to that one that's kind of this way.
Which one?
No, the big it. No,
The other
this
side.
way. Point more wildly.
Righty?
Count Jack's eye.
He's not looking at you. It's not his fault. He's not looking at you.
And and then I will do an attack.
Okay.
I have.
I give you a thumbs down. A claw's eye.
So hold on, where's my bear stats? Bear start. Well, the first one is a 17.
That hits.
Sweet. And the second one is 8.
8 misses.
I figured as much.
Mm-hmm.
And so that does 7 points of damage.
All right.
Is raging? Raging is also
Bonus action.
Okay,
Mhm.
yeah. So I can't rage and shapeshift on the same turn because they're both bonus.
Negativo.
So that is my turn thus far.
All right. Yeah, you slash into him, and as you slash, it's either something about it. It makes it so that it's able to kind of evade your second strike. You could have sworn you hit it though on that second one. You just hit nothing. Maybe they're a little more dexterous than you imagined. All right.
And I'm thinking it was gonna hit.
Does that end your turn?
Yep.
All right. Based on your limited conversations with with your Drowish hosts, you get the feeling that these are based on the, like I said, limited descriptions. That these humanoid creatures are Darklings,
Oh boy.
Oh, okay.
the creatures that you were warned about. So they're going to move 5, 10, 15, 20.
Dang.
30, 5, 10, 15, 20. So right about there. 5, 10, 15,
Was that happy? Was that happy?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, right behind Valkesh. 30, right behind Valkesh. 5, 10, right about there. It's going to end.
But I'm a squishy
And the
one.
Moorbounder is
That's
going
why we
to
attack you.
move right up to Myriam. Okay. These two are going to shoot
I'm gonna die.
at
No, it's him.
With that attitude.
Oh,
Theta.
this guy.
Theta looks pretty formidable, so does
I might
Morcat.
also die.
Yeah, but there's also trees in the way of us.
They have a sharpshooter for you.
Yeah, where do we get that arrow?
They're real good with their little. They got little tiny crossbows. All right. First one's coming at Theta.
Great.
Not bad. That's 17. 17 does hit you for
1 point of damage.
You know, one day I want a D&D character who goes on the road trip for tax evasion.
so he goes on a road trip for tax evasion.
Yeah, who goes on the road for... Because there's always the question, why is your character, like, you know, traveling and stuff? Tax evasion.
I'm escaping a charge 2 towns over. Okay, that's going to be not a lot. Come on. Can't grab it. That's going to be 7 points of piercing damage plus 6 points of necrotic damage.
Great.
These arrows are super gross. The other one's going after Morkek, who's in the bathroom. And it misses completely. That's a natural 2. All right. Myriam, you have a Moorbounder behind you. So that's going to be... 19 to hit.
That super hits.
Mm-hmm.
It's not, I mean, not critical, but.
And you're going to take a claw attack for 6, 7, 8 points of slashing damage. And Valkesh, you got 2 dagger-wielding darklings behind you. One's a natural 4. I doubt that. 9 doesn't hit you. The other one's a natural 20. So that is going to be...
Shield couldn't help me if I tried.
Oh, wait. There we go. Oh, no, it's only 1d4. That's 6 points of slashing damage, 4 points of necrotic damage. Second attack missed you, so that's alright.
4 points of necrotic damage?
Yeah, hold on, I gotta silence my phone. It keeps...
It's just me sending the recipe to the group message. I'm so sorry.
It's really okay. I'm just gonna mute it. It's not a big deal. Alright. Moorbounder is going to attack Tisara.
Okay.
For a...
That wasn't a good look.
For a 24. I got a natural 18.
Oh yeah, that's fine. I mean, it hits.
Alright, so one of these. Probably just leave these here because kind of hard to pick up.
I kind of expected to be
A lot of ones.
ran up into its face, so.
1, 2, 6, 10 points of slashing damage from the claws. And that is... so the one that's in the middle of the camp is going to shoot at Kale. With his little crossy bow. Yeah, not a good one. Not good. 12. Not enough. That will end
Vegetative quick.
the Darklings and the Moorbounders' turn. Next up is Theta.
Cast Blast, Myriam, Kale, and
Okay.
Valkesh.
Let's get the status rings out.
Status ring boy.
accessory man.
Do you need to leave?
No.
Oh. It looked
That'd be
important.
really tough because there's like 2 cars behind him.
Yeah.
I mean, I can.
Which one?
Blessed.
Blast.
West.
KO, and of course me too.
Okay. Has Myriam been hit yet?
Yes, 8 points.
I
Are
need
you
2 more.
I'm ready.
It was
Fine, I'll be
Myriam,
at
Myriam, and I said Belkin.
Aw.
Thanks.
It's blessed.
And then I wanna do my spiritual weapon.
Sorry.
I'm gonna do
What was it?
a crossbow.
And case.
You can do a ranged spiritual weapon?
Yeah. Think so.
Yeah,
You sure about that?
I'm pretty sure.
I
No.
don't think so. It's just melee
Well, it's
weapons.
mace. Then I'll do the mace. Doesn't matter. Spiritual weapon.
Here.
I mean, it doesn't have to be a mace. It could be a sword.
Yeah.
It could
But I
be-
usually do the mace.
It could be the bust of George Washington.
No, but I don't want the bust of George Washington. 'Cause
How about
he's-
George Washington?
Yeah, just my mace. Then I'm thinking of something else.
I just hit people with George Washington.
Because it doesn't matter.
Where you want
It's
it?
like 20 feet, so here I am. Like, let's go after that thing. He looks significant.
Also, I don't want it to kill me.
Oh, can you get the pizza out?
Oh, yeah.
Do I add my wisdom modifier to that?
You should say
Oh, let's see. Sorry, my brain was shot today.
How dare you?
Can you cast a spell?
what damage does it say it does?
It's 14.
Okay. No, that's your to hit.
Yeah,
She's
it
supposed to
hit.
be like 7:30. I'll be fine.
But I don't. Well, it's 14. Did I hit? I don't know.
You make a
what-
melee spell attack, which means under your yes, you add your
wisdom modifier.
you add your wisdom and your proficiency. You add your spell casting bonus.
My pen is
My
money.
secret. Now I gotta remember what that is.
It's on the back of your sheet.
It's just your wisdom plus your proficiency,
I'm
which is
14.
2.
Okay, so then I add
That's
6, so
younger
that's
than
20.
That hits.
Okay.
You're hitting the moorbounder?
And then
Yes.
Okay.
and then for damage you roll a d8 plus your wisdom.
Seven and 4 is 11.
Okay.
Math.
Good job. All right. You slash at it with your spiritual weapon.
Occasionally you can read French.
Spiritual weapon. Spiritual weapon.
I was just thinking about French.
Now comes.
Is that going to be
My
it?
brain is feeling both the signs.
Yeah.
All right. After this round, I forgot I did this. The Darklings have one turn, the Moorbounders have another, but I'm not going to make them go again. So skip over their turn because they already went. Valkesh, it is your turn.
Okay. Well,
Is it
it wouldn't be disadvantaged to shoot a ranged spell at something 5 feet away, would it? Not like a ranged attack?
No.
Okay.
What's the range of your spell?
30 feet.
So at 75 feet, you can't hit it.
No, the one in front of me. I said, would it be disadvantaged to hit something 5 feet in front of me, like with a ranged
No.
attack? Okay. Then
Shotgun
I'm
that crap.
I do. I'm gonna cast magic missile on
Can
the
you
in front of me.
bring that microphone over here, Noah, and put it right there? I'm afraid that you and Myriam have not been heard very well. That makes me very sad.
Test.
Oh, that's impossible. I am so loud.
I'm gonna cast.
We've had to snag bags on top of this one.
I'm gonna
It's
cast-
gonna sound great.
Awesome.
Plastic right in the way. Sorry.
Okay.
We love you.
I know.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, what happened? I cast magic missile on him.
Automatic damage.
I'm going to hit this one with 2 and this one with just 1.
Okay.
So let me get 2 more
It's
d4s.
kind of overpowered how magic missile just hits.
Well, but it's only D4s, so.
Yeah, I know. I'm
except
just
for it.
saying, like, I just find it interesting. That's all.
I think it's OG too.
Okay, so this guy takes 7 points of damage. This guy only takes 2.
I think you get more. When you cast magic missile at higher levels, do you get more? No.
You get 1 more dark.
It's not about casting it at higher levels.
Above first you cast.
Yeah.
You get 1 more dark.
I think it has to do with your level.
No, it's
No.
it's whatever level you cast it.
Oh no, I'm thinking of like I'm thinking of like Sacred Flame or whatever.
Sacred Flame goes
Toll
up
the dead.
as you level up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cantrips level with you.
Right.
Because it's a level 1 spell. You just cast higher.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything else? Movement? Bonus?
Well, if I move, I can't really do anything on my bonus besides.
Shaking your boots.
I don't have any healing potions. Yeah, I don't. That's the end of my turn.
Kale,
I bought it.
you are next.
Cure wounds. That's just an action to use.
Mm-hmm. Action.
One move.
No. The one diagonal from me.
Farthest away?
This guy. Yeah.
Okay.
I am going to. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast him.
Okay.
Creative. Never expected it.
You jealous?
No, I just really want to make that joke. Deb laughed really hard.
You're firing at
I
what?
had to guess what Caleb's gonna do.
Firing at the Darklings?
Eldritch Blast every time.
One
I mean, it's
diagonal.
Warlock,
Okay.
but it's kind of the move.
That is a 21.
21. Hits it square in the chest.
To hit.
Mm-hmm.
Right in the face.
And what's interesting, you hit it square in the face, and yet it grabs its chest.
That is
It hurt his feelings.
9 points of damage.
All right.
It's more embarrassed than he got it.
It is not looking good. That one rocked it.
And then I will burn.
Build up.
I will burn 2 sorcery points and cast Quicken Spell.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would like to.
Does he cast Eldritch Blast again?
No, it's cast Scorching Ray.
Oh, branching out.
He's done that before.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm no
We know
dummy.
Kale.
I'm no dummy. I know how to play this.
But you fired at the same guy?
One beam.
One beam to him. Okay.
No, you know what it
to
is.
the,
I'm so squishy that I do no
to
damage.
this big guy.
Totally
Warbounder?
Yeah.
He'll get there.
Big, ugly, slick.
I think we
And you
should
notice,
sacrifice
being
these.
so close to it now, Kisara and Myriam would see that they don't have like
Yeah, the road
fur.
power scaling.
It's more like
exponential.
It's more like eel flesh. Yeah, like slimy eel
Oh, because they're
flesh.
more bounders.
I'm good.
So,
Rogue's kid.
Like you're just grabbing
Oh,
them to die. So it's
Generally
like,
very
Yeah, we'll get to that.
so
Just not
one
yet.
That,
No.
one of them
Let's
hits
hit around 7.
that guy,
Yep.
and then one of them hits the Warbounder, the other one misses.
Okay.
Start getting evasion. That's when you really
So
start
go ahead and
getting
roll
hit.
damage for the Darkling. Okay, that Darkling, it hit your Scorching Ray, hits it, again, hits it square in the face, and yet it grabs its belly and flies backwards into the twisted darkness of the bushes.
Do you cuss them when you give them an Eldritch Blast?
No, there's something going on. He's hinting yet that we'll probably not figure it out. 'Cause
Nah.
We're not gonna think too hard about it.
Nah.
We're like, he's
That one's dead.
Murder, death, kill.
yeah, essentially.
So you can flip that guy over, which I think is probably a
This
neat.
guy?
Yep, just flip it over. That's
He's
probably a
dead.
neat
He
little
did.
mechanic.
He's dead.
15.
Just that one.
Just
take it
hits.
quick.
No, 15
This thing is-
damage.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Sits on him and just crushes him.
15 damage on the orb.
Got it. Yeah. Right in his face. Doesn't like it. Still up.
That's it.
Okay.
That's all I got.
All right. Myriam, you're next. Morkek, you're on deck.
This thing is literally right behind me.
Prison jail.
Yep.
So I'm just.
But it just got hit with a spiritual weapon, which is
Great.
giving it a bit of a distraction.
Well, I'm gonna turn around and at point blank shoot a crossbow bolt
Oh.
at it.
Point
Or
blank,
not.
right in the eye. Or not.
Well, just gonna try and then.
6 plus 3. No wait, crossbow is 6 plus. Yeah, 6 plus 3. 9. Probably not hit it.
No. Sorry.
Are you at your proficiency?
It scared
Are you
you.
proficient with the crossbow?
I am. I rolled 6.
It spooked
Oh.
you. It turned around.
So
3.
you should be adding your dex and your proficiency.
What's your next?
Oh, my dex is 2. No, my dex is 3. So I should be adding 5 to these rolls?
Yes.
Oh, that's probably why I'm not hitting anything. I'm
I've done
still not hitting anything with a 6.
So 6 plus.
No, it doesn't.
What is it?
11. 6 plus 5 is
Yeah,
11.
that still doesn't hit. Sails right over its head. Don't you have? Oh.
Yeah.
I count spiritual weapons as allies. You can add sneak attack to that.
Ooh.
Do you know how sneak attack damage works?
I do. Gotta roll the extra stuff on top of it.
That's if you hit it.
But I didn't hit it.
Right.
'cause
I noticed that you didn't use that. You haven't
I-
used that before.
I didn't use sneak attack before because I wasn't flanking.
All right, it's okay. Bonus action. You have disengage, meaning you can leave without getting attack of opportunity against you.
Stovetop.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
I would like to do that so I don't die.
All right. So you can use your full movement to move away from these creatures without being attacked.
I want to go. There's nowhere to hide. I just want to. I gotta go stand over there.
Okay.
Yeah, Myriam and I are the combo duo. I sit on the enemy while she prison shanks him.
I think that's a great idea.
Honestly, that's a really good idea.
Really good idea. Because she just needs.
I'm so proud of you, Jake.
She
You've
just
come so
needs-
far in life.
She just needs an ally to be 5 feet from her
All the time.
and the enemy.
I will follow.
Okay, great. We're gonna be flanking buddies.
Cool.
I love it.
All right, Morkek, you're
I'm
next.
just gonna be like Jack. We're
Okay,
He's
so
come so far.
okay. If I were to try and hit this guy,
Just gotta move. Wait, what do you have? A great axe?
yeah.
That doesn't have reach, I don't think. So you have to move up.
Okay, so would he get an attack of
No, he's a
opportunity?
bugbear. Doesn't he naturally have reach?
He's got like 15.
Oh,
Yeah, he's a bugbear.
yeah.
He got
Naturally
reach.
has 5 feet.
That's
He's a
right.
bugbear. He's got reach. So
You have long arms.
You can hit him.
You do not have to move.
I get that guy.
Yep. Okay, go ahead.
Blow butter straight to his face.
Yeah, remember, whatever your normal weapon distance, you get to add an
And
extra
you're
5
rolling
feet.
with advantage because you're flanking, right?
He's not flanking.
No, he's not. Oh, yeah, flanking.
21.
That hits.
I think they're working on getting him to flank.
we are. Woo!
Flank in progress.
Ooh, that's good.
Yeah. 11.
11. 11 damage.
12.
Or yeah, 12.
12 damage. Make a perception check.
Math.
I probably should have been having you all rolling those if you hit them.
19.
Hold on.
Do I have to do it if I hit it with my spiritual weapon?
Yeah, but I'll grandfather this in. You'll hear.
We'll
it.
get-
What did you get?
19.
All right. You hit this Moorbounder with your axe. You expect to hear a, and you hear ah.
Cool. Hey guys, I think this is the humans, like not creatures.
Is that end your turn?
Yep.
Are you raging?
I mean, the guy hit me for.
I am now.
No, he's been. Didn't you say?
Did you rage before? When you started your turn? Okay. Did you add rage damage? Okay. You have a bonus action. Still.
Rage.
Probably should always rage. Okay. All right.
Boink.
top of the round to Sarah.
Oh no, more kick
I rage.
More kick die.
Yeah. The
Last turn
bear.
was more important to turn into a bear.
The bear would like to rage.
The bear would like
All right.
So now that the bear is raging, the bear would like to attack.
I don't think we don't call her Tessara anymore. She's just
No, I'm the bear now.
She's the bear.
I'm currently identifying as bear.
She is the bear.
So write it on your pizza.
Alright, so the bite is 22.
Okay.
And the claw is 14.
14 misses, however. Go ahead and roll damage and a perception check. Because you hit. You hit with a bite or a claw?
The bite is what's hitting.
Okay.
Hey, it's really good.
Well, that was 1 damage plus 4 is 5. And what is the rage?
Isn't it like an extra
That's
2?
Okay. So that is 6. No, yeah, 7. Thank you. Thank God someone was paying attention to me.
1 plus 5 plus.
All right. So since you're on the other side of the field,
1 plus 4 plus.
since you're on the other side of the field, you didn't hear that. So you go to bite.
Yeah, I'm
and,
like facing that.
And you're what? Are you, just for flavor, what are you biting at? It's like a big cat.
Well, probably like the neck
The
area.
neck.
It's
All right.
typically where I would.
Your face goes right through its face, and since you're using your mouth, you have a lot of nerves.
Very apparent.
You have a lot of nerves. You don't see anything. You feel like strips of leather. Okay. And you bite, and you hear ah instead of.
It feels like when I bite a guy, not when I bite a creature.
Yeah, it does.
Oh. Tell me that prison chain ideas.
We're on it.
You didn't hear it. You don't know that.
That's my turn.
That's your turn. Okay.
Yeah, I'm also a bear, so I can't like.
All right.
It's a guy. It'd be just.
These two darklings are going to use disengage.
Downside bear.
Oh, damn it.
Those.
That's okay. It gets in the way
The
from
rest
me.
of them are not within melee. This one's a little nervous. He's going to back up.
He's a little nervous.
A little shy.
The rest, okay, so it's
Yeah,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These two are going to shoot Morkek. He seems like a threat.
Okay.
What?
Just sit on me,
The
my friend.
giant bear armed thing is a threat.
Yeah, when we have a literal bear.
Natural 20.
Oh. Okay.
Ouch. Half damage.
And an 8, which is a 13, which does not hit you, I don't think. No, you have a 15. So 1 hits twice. All right. So,
No.
Morkek, you take
You'll get it.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11 points of piercing damage. I know. And 2 points of necrotic damage. So,
Owie.
what did I say, 11?
Yeah.
So 5 and 1, 6. 6 total. These 3 are going to, one is going to shoot at Myriam. You're trying to run. It's seeing that you're getting away from people. 2 of them are going to shoot at you.
Let me sit on your face.
Let me sit on your face.
Natural 1. And natural 20.
Great!
I'm not kidding.
Full spectrum.
Oh man. So,
I'm dead.
all right. So that's going to be.
Are you good?
Oh wait, it was a natural 20. That was full damage. So you take not 6 but 12.
Okay.
Or 13. Oh wait, hold on. You
Oh, wait,
have
there's more.
you have resistance against stuff, so never mind.
Forget it.
Just 6. I forgot about
Back
your.
to 6.
I forgot about your. Because you have it too, right?
What?
You have physical damage resistance when
Not
you're
to
raging.
he has.
Oh, he's totem. Yeah.
Yeah.
Totem
I
of
have
whatever.
it to bludgeoning, slashing, piercing.
Yeah, he has it to
Everything
psychic.
except psychic. Okay, so you're gonna take
Like I think I still
4,
take the full like
You
necrotic.
take
8,
frost.
9 points of piercing damage. Miriam.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, 9 points?
One of them shot you.
All my damage is nerfed.
I think
times 2.
9 times 2?
Yep, because that was a natural 20.
18. Ouch.
And you take 6 points of necrotic damage.
I'm down.
All right.
Negative.
Oh.
that sucks.
Miriam goes down. She loses
no.
Bless.
Oh,
And so is Morkek.
And Morkek's dead.
We need to put your character on one of those
I don't think.
platforms.
I think bless stays on you. Because I think you can use bless on death saves.
Okay, I'll allow it.
Awesome.
I'm feeling generous after killing one of you.
If she goes unconscious, bless goes away.
Yeah, that.
But-
Well, of course. Okay.
The bless is
That is going to end the Darkling's turn.
Kill circle around Feta.
Theta, you're next.
It means that we're trying to kill Theta.
Okay,
No, we're protecting
cross.
Yeah,
Start
so I
with
need
my
kill circle around
crossbow.
me.
All right.
8.
Against what? Against the Moorbounder? Yeah, that
Yeah,
doesn't.
but now I'm gonna
Kill
do
circle.
my,
Your spiritual weapon gets
Arrow
defeated.
weapon.
Explain.
Okay, hold on. Oh, I can add a D4 because I'm blessed. I forgot to do that last time.
Well, you remembered this time, so that's okay.
18.
That does hit.
That's without my spell modifier. So.
Get that kill.
I got this new dice, Noah. Works really well. I always get 20s.
4.
It's the world's most
Oh,
reliable
4 plus
20.
4,
Yeah.
8. Sorry.
It's not weight.
8 damage?
No, it's got
That's
Now
definitely
what?
weighted.
a big old base on the bottom.
Yeah, I wouldn't consider that a legal roll.
Hang on.
All right.
Physics isn't physics anymore.
Math ain't math.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Math ain't math and dog.
All right.
My action and bonus action, so that would be it.
I don't think a spiritual weapon can give it opportunity to attack.
I don't think so.
I have no idea.
So the Moorbounder. Well, let's just deal with the Moorbounder and Tessara.
Hi.
He's gonna bite at you.
Who's Tessara? I only see the bear.
The bear gets hit for.
The one bear.
Stop it.
Can't I see that? 19
Sorry. Yeah, it's
as a bear. Okay,
okay. You've got my AC.
I do. It's in another window.
Oh,
My bad.
bad design.
Darn.
Mm-hmm.
And what kind of damage are we doing?
This is going to be claws, so slashing.
Okay. So I have
4, 5, 9 points of slashing damage.
So if I divide it, it goes to. I take 4.
You round down, yeah.
No, I round up or round down?
You always round down. 9, so it's really divided by 9 is 4.5, so it's 4.
Oh, okay.
And this one's gonna move up and take a swipe at the unconscious Myriam, which is an automatic death save fail.
Rude.
So that's if you want to go ahead and bubble in 1 death save failure. Valkesh,
Yes.
you are
What do
next.
you want to be next year?
Right? I'm already starting to think about it.
Well, okay. Question. Would a cure wounds heal necrotic damage?
Yeah,
Okay.
big time.
And I'm going to use my scroll of cure wounds on my action, which let's see how much cure wounds gets me. D8 plus my ability modifier.
Also, Cure Wounds is just a.
What spell?
Is it touch? Are you standing close enough to touch Myriam?
Oh, he's curing himself.
Oh, okay.
He's curing the
Oh,
squishy
I thought
sorcerer.
he was using on the unconscious person.
No.
Oh, no. No.
He just met her. He's looking out for number 1. Oh, he's looking out for number.
I'm just a weird
7.
mercenary who's alone with
I'm
you.
looking up for
thing,
number
like,
607. That's.
I thought he was doing a good thing. Sorry, Myriam.
Bonus action to throw a potion at someone who's unconscious. Just saying.
I'm
Promise, I think I have those second potions
I've got
I'm going
2.
to use a sorcery point for a quicken spell.
that are on a
cast magic
backpack
missile
in my bear
on
form.
the dudes.
So look at the
Okay.
gravel.
It's 2, by the way.
2 what?
It's 2 sorcery points for quick spell.
Yeah.
I
I haven't
can
used 2
do,
sorcery points yet.
instead of doing my action,
I would kindly suggest that.
4?
Myriam
And 4.
sadly passes away.
Yeah.
Dead and not dead.
Which one's dead?
The first one you hit.
This one?
Yeah, and you got 4 on the other one.
Is that what's happening right
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
I have cure wounds.
You also have spare the dying.
That's what I said.
Yeah, but which one would
I
make
am.
more sense?
I appreciate sharing mine.
Cure wounds is a
Then he
spell slot,
has-
so it's up to you whether you want to use a spell slot. Because spare the dying is a cantrip.
Yeah, spare the dying, she can.
I mean, you haven't
Do
used
herself.
any. You haven't used any.
Yeah.
No, spare the
Or
dying.
no, spare the dying just
Just
stabilizes.
But yeah, I mean, if you.
Isn't that a
making her
bonus
conscious
action?
again, since you have a bunch of
Spare
spell
the
slots,
dying.
it's probably not a bad idea. But if you
Which I
ever
think it's-
run
I think
out
it's a
of
bonus
spell
action.
slots, you can use spare the dying to stabilize someone, so that
Until you can.
So you can get her.
Yeah.
Get them up.
Yeah, no more death saves unless I hit her again.
Yeah, that's the only problem is she'll always be like, yeah, to beat a dead horse.
Not dead yet.
Woke up, we'll never die.
All right, that's it.
Yep.
Kale, you're up.
Yeah, don't you have any abilities?
What?
I thought that you had, or am I thinking of your other
I
character?
have cure wounds.
Well, it's your turn.
Is anybody gonna do the right thing?
This cure wounds.
1,000 splits 5 ways better than 6.
Cure wounds.
Didn't I offer them like a fat purse when I joined?
Just
though?
hey, listen, I'm the DM. I'm God. Don't listen to me.
It's fine.
It's not my
turn.
Whose turn is it?
Mine.
Oh.
I have killed characters before. One of them's at this table.
I'm not really concerned about it. If you want to kick
What
me
is
out of
this?
the table, all you really have to
I don't want to kick you out.
Just be like,
I just want to kill your character.
go home. Me kill
Dude,
Myriam.
I've got like
But
5 other
character
character
spells.
backups. I'm good.
Yeah, he's used to me.
Because you don't have access
No.
to every spell.
He's killed my character at least 3 times.
Who comes after me?
I honestly
That's
just
a
She does.
Yeah, but
it's a
then
thing.
Like, then do I stop using my spiritual weapon then?
I'll walk
Yeah,
over.
have one on spare just in
I'll
case.
do the
He's
right
killed-
thing.
I've got like 3
I'll
upstairs.
walk over and I'll cure
Every
wounds.
encounter.
3. I'm gonna got 3. And they're all tanks.
That's a problem with being a rogue though. right?
Yeah.
Like, if you're-
Can you move Kale right next to Myriam?
Yes.
All right. Go ahead and roll your healing.
Kill, you're gonna heal me. Thanks.
Yeah.
Woohoo.
Look at him, such a good guy.
That's cure wounds.
Such a nice man.
Probably a D8. Let me look it up.
No, it's
What?
like 4.
D8.
Huh?
Does it do
Yeah, I know.
And am I
And
adding my?
spell cast.
D8 plus your spellcasting ability. So, charisma. Might go a little longer. That's what I'm saying. If you want to bounce, bounce.
That's 11 points of healing.
All right. You stand up. You're still blessed.
Sweet.
You have 11 points.
10, because I was a -1.
No, that doesn't count.
Oh, okay.
Once you hit 0, you're at 0.
Well, thanks.
Yeah, we don't go to the
Well, that's the rules. I don't make the rules. You know the rules. All right. Anything else, Kale?
Am I close enough to hit anything?
With what?
My sword.
That's an action.
It's an
Cure
actual-
wounds was an action.
Yeah, cure wounds is your action. I would love for there to be a freaking bonus action healing spell.
Yeah,
That'd
there
be
is. It's called
amazing.
healing
Yeah.
word.
Well, yeah, that's true. No, that's a.
Healing word
Oh, it is a bonus
Why?
action.
It is.
It's just not as powerful.
Healing word does
Yeah.
a D4.
But healing word's also a ranged spell too.
Yeah, you
as
can-
opposed to
you
cure
can-
wounds is a touch spell.
I'm gonna move.
Yeah, there.
I'm gonna move back to where it was.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. Myriam, you are up and awake.
Awesome. I am going to move out of where I am.
He will attack you.
Yeah, but I will give him a
So whenever you move out of the melee range of an enemy, they get an attack of opportunity.
Do you
That's
have
okay.
uncanny dodge?
Don't yet.
If you share, I'm gonna give you a gift, okay?
You can use cunning action disengage.
You
I
can.
can.
Or,
That's a bonus action.
because I'm counting the spiritual weapon as an ally, if you share space with Feda, which I allow allies to share space, you will be flanking, which would give you advantage on your attack.
Great.
And sneak attack.
And sneak attack.
Rogues, man.
No, no,
They
no.
are slippery
Nat 20.
bastards.
It was. No, it was.
That'll hit.
It hit the thing.
That'll
so,
hit.
10 plus
Oh,
5, 50.
15 hits.
Yes. Okay. And shoot. I have to calculate a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah. It's
1, 2,
sometimes.
3 d6 plus.
Bunch of math.
Every time I get a number that's over 23, I just say a billion.
13, 14, 15, 16 damage.
16.
Wow.
That Moorbounder
Roll to
drops
hit.
dead.
Yeah!
Is it a dude?
The man behind
It
the
just
mask.
flops down like
Is it
this.
a dude though?
Do you want to look?
It looks like a dead Moorbounder.
I was just
the other
dead a minute ago.
Kill the beast.
Morkak, you're up. Tessara, you're up next.
Alright.
Oh wait, as a bonus action, can I move now?
Yes, you can bonus action.
I have a bonus
Yeah,
action.
not a bonus action. You have your movement, and you don't have anybody around you. So
Go to this.
To that guy?
Kill him.
Awesome.
Shoot him in the first.
Here.
I
Go
might
ahead,
have
yeah.
enough. I might have enough speed. Bless you. Am I in this guy right here?
what do you mean?
Am I right here or am I right
You could
here?
share.
You were to the left.
Okay. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 30.
Yeah, no, he's there. You're within melee.
Can I sit on him?
Make an athletics check. Let's take a contested athletics check.
18!
Natural 20.
Oh!
Rude dice.
Super rude. That was gonna be beautiful.
He somehow.
Disadvantage.
Ooh!
Okay.
Thank you!
What'd he get? What'd he get?
I want this to go through.
I just
That's so funny.
11.
Yeah!
All right. There's no way unless there's a thing that he's prone, and you now
Here.
You now
I'll just
share-
do that.
you now share space. You're not prone. You can still attack.
I can?
Yeah, because you're on top.
You
Was that an act? That was
We'll
an action.
do.
yeah, it was an action to
We'll
grip to like
do-
overpower him. Yeah, okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I got 5 daggers. I'm all,
Can we
I have
do-
3 throwing knives. I'm like pulling them out already.
We'll do.
All right, that's your turn, right?
We'll do
Yeah.
physical effect.
I love it.
All right,
Where is it?
Tessara, you're next.
All right.
Fit perfect.
Back at it again. Time to bite and claw.
This one's not looking too good.
Man, that was awesome.
I learned to go.
That was awesome.
Too bad I'm not a fighter. I rolled a 19.
Yep, that hits.
24 for the bite, and then the claw is 17.
That both hit. They both hit.
Yay! Way better than before. So, ooh, that's really high. So 7 plus 4 is 11 plus 2 is 13.
Okay.
That's bite damage, so it's piercing.
Okay.
And then 8 plus 4 is 12 plus 2 is 14.
Yeah, you slash his throat. It bleeds out and dies.
Yay!
Now I want to ask.
And then,
Sorry, go ahead.
I'm gonna use my movement. How far is that guy in the corner?
This one?
Yeah,
A long way.
Yeah, it's
At
more
least-
than
at
your.
least like 60 feet.
What's your speed?
40.
She might make
40
it.
for me?
Now don't forget, she counts as 2.
Yeah, 10. Oh, wait.
Well, she counts as 2, so
Hold
she's
on.
got 1 ahead of what you'd think, but she doesn't move 2. She
Okay.
moves 5 at a time.
10, 15,
Well, I was going
20,
10, 20, 30.
25. It's hard to see where the line is.
30, go
Like,
forward.
This is the next space.
That's the next stage. 30, 35, 40. You made it.
Yay!
I thought you might make it.
It was right. I was like,
Right on the border.
I was like, it's either 40 or 45.
All right. This one is heavily injured. You notice this one's got scratches and whatever on
Yeah, I
it.
have nothing to do. I already
he
did my
has
action. I just
magical-
wanted to get to him.
magical punch.
As you approach its space, it's going to stab you with a dagger.
They can do that?
No, it doesn't get an opportunity type like
No, it's
that.
its turn.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
That was unclear.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
It's his turn.
I was like, wait, it goes
Uh,
first?
I thought it was an opportunity.
14?
Just, yeah.
Okay.
Darn. It's almost like it's a bear.
Yeah, they're not very dexterous. They rely more on
Their daggers don't do a lot, so
big and heavy.
don't be afraid. It doesn't do a whole lot.
Yeah,
And it's
why
half.
would you want to
Like
stab
raging.
something that is a
4 points of slashing or piercing,
Yeah, why would
and
you want to sit on something?
5 points of
My
necrotic.
friend can prison shame.
So it's gonna be. Well, I don't have necrotic, so 7.
Okay.
That's probably the
You're
best idea I've ever
incapacitated.
had.
These two.
Prison shanking.
Okay, these two right here. Yeah, they're going to move their full movement away.
Oh, they're cool, right?
They're gonna peace out.
They're just going.
Yeah, they're soft.
Now I need Myriam, Morkek, and Fada to make perception checks.
Uh-oh.
I perceive little.
15.
Nothing.
You're all blessed, right?
I'm not.
No.
No.
Wait, is blast +1?
It's a D4.
Okay, Morkek, you definitely saw which way they went. You watched them leave. What'd you get? You got a 10?
I don't know what
Yeah.
direction.
You didn't notice.
I
Yeah, you didn't notice either. But Morkek, you clocked them leave.
Hey guys, they moved.
They
They
left.
dipped. They went that way. Meanwhile,
I'm like,
prison shank this guy.
you're still sitting on one.
Fada.
I can't stab it. I can't though. It's not my turn.
They're too far. I can't see them, and I'm gonna.
I would say you can definitely see that the bear is being harassed by something.
The bear got like a okay.
Bear got nicked.
Can
Let's
I
get one thing
shoot
straight.
at that guy without hitting?
Yes.
Like in real life, the
Okay.
risk of infection was much higher. The necrotic really did most of the damage on that one.
That hits.
Woo! Woohoo! Just right between the eyes.
Yeah, that's my crossbow.
Betwixt is
Betwixt this. Yeah, I was.
Twixt the orbitals. 8.
There you go.
You're gonna use medical terms. Use them correctly.
How would you like to do this?
Hey!
Get him in the eye.
Get him in the eye?
Yeah.
All right, you shoot him right in the eye, and he grabs his chest and falls, and the little black-skinned goblin visage drops, and all of these corpses that you've dropped all shimmer to reveal the bodies of Drow.
Super awkward.
Okay, so
Well, that's what you get for using magic.
yeah, unfortunately, we're still prison
We
shank.
gotta go
I wanna
report
go
back.
Gotta.
What do they look like? What armor? What armor are they?
Make an investigation check.
Aw, encounter's over?
No.
We're still sitting on one.
Oh, my bad. Hold on.
I'm like, we set this up.
Okay. I didn't see it. I'm really sorry.
To be fair,
Guy alive.
Sorry. I just revealed it before it should have. I'm sorry.
to be fair, he is covered by. Okay.
Yeah, maybe not cover it from now on.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's still a guy alive in front of me too.
No, that's the one
Oh, he
that
did.
that's the one that she shot.
He did.
Okay, Valkesh, it is your turn.
Oh, okay. So
You guys don't see anything. They're totally the goblin things.
can I try and shoot him with like a magic missile or something?
It'll be at disadvantage because he's prone.
No, it won't, because I have a class feature that negates that.
Okay. Straight
Shoot him,
roll.
it'll
Don't
it
tell
might-
me
it might
what you
kill him.
said.
You don't tell me what's
He
a
is-
I'll
disadvantage.
still shank him a couple times.
Oh wait, no.
Dad.
Man,
at-
or no.
he's at
it's
full
magic
health.
missile,
I'm
so I don't have
promised.
to hit. Cool.
Okay. Yeah, he's at full health.
It's a disadvantage roll.
Oh, he's at full. It's at full.
Be pretty good.
No problem.
He takes
That was pretty
7 points of damage.
Okay. Yeah, he's still up. Well, he's not up.
And then
He's actually down.
He's very.
He's actually
Hey, you know what? Hold on. Now that I'm thinking about it, he is going to make another contested strength attack because it's still his turn. He didn't get to
Okay.
go.
Will you
He's going to
help?
try to get. My strength attack is going to be at disadvantage because you're technically a lot bigger than he is right now.
So I'm at.
That's a 5.
Am I just at? Am I neutral?
I got a 4.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
I got a 15.
Yeah, you
All right, so that's his action. So go ahead. So you did how much?
7.
Okay, good. It is Kale's turn.
Sorry, I'm at the top of the round. That's
Shoot him in the face.
or the bottom.
No.
Of the round.
No, he's
This
after.
guy.
He's last. It's
Do not
Kale.
get
It's
this
Kale,
guy.
Miriam, Morphic.
How far away is he from you?
Like dilly-dally around.
From you?
I'll pick some flowers.
That
And
was
then
maybe
Totally.
30
what's
feet.
gonna happen is I'm gonna win.
He's full speed.
pull out my sword.
Can't believe I screwed that up.
She's literally holding it for me.
Agony extends from your wrist. A spurt of blood erupts as it pierces its way out of your wrist, and you grasp it as a blue and purple flame licks the blade.
Wait, what's happening to you?
That's some blood hunter shit.
Apparently to take out a sword, he's gotta, like, it takes
He's gotta have dramatic.
just to make it
Okay.
extra
It's gonna be
evil.
edgy, dude.
Got it.
What? my sword blood.
You know, I had a friend who gave himself whiplash with that haircut, like tossing it out of his side.
And
I
the
just
bonus
had a
action, I'm gonna
haircut.
cast Wrathful Smite.
Okay.
What? In the
With the
early
really long bangs.
So-
in the throes of COVID, I had that haircut.
You have to make, I'm pretty sure you have to make a wisdom save.
I really don't want this guy to die.
No, you just want to be able to kill him.
No,
I want her to kill
Ella.
him. I want to straight up
Natural 1.
prison shiv. Just bless you.
So you take, am I adding my spell attack to this?
Yeah.
So you take 8 points of psychic damage and are frightened.
Okay. He's also unconscious.
Oh, is
He's not dead.
Is he? No.
I'm choosing to make him unconscious because I know what they're trying to do.
Okay.
Thank you. Is it my turn yet?
God is
Okay.
on our side.
Hold on. It's your turn.
This
Okay.
It's an auto hit.
Okay.
How do
I'm
you
like,
both
don't
want to
whip
do
it.
this?
this is
10. Just
this is literally divinely ordained.
Yeah, you guys fill this guy with daylight.
I want to just hold it. I'm just gonna like hold him by the face and you just shake his eyes.
Good. I just want to like put my like boot on his neck and be like, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Dead.
As you put your boot on his neck and start stabbing him, all of a sudden his little darkling visage, which these guys look like black-skinned goblins, large wedge-like nose, red eyes, sharp teeth, and they all wear like these black hood and cowl and cape. That disappears and you find yourself stabbing him in the groin.
No.
Damn.
Where you thought you were stabbing him in the
There's a
face.
sinkhole.
So,
Prestidigitation is most part.
And now is the moment where you all notice that they are all drow.
What kind of
Ooh,
armor?
let's
so
go.
can I go over to one of these things
That was
and
excellent.
Perfect.
check it out?
That's awesome.
Yeah, make investigation, make investigation.
Are we both looking at the same
I'm
thing?
specifically looking for, like, because we noticed that all of the
Yeah.
drow had like those symbols, like different like emblems and
Are
stuff.
they wearing name tags?
Anybody who wants to, you want to loot them, you want to look at them, make
I got a
investigation.
17.
All right.
I'm trying to see if their
I'm gonna
armor.
take that.
Trying to see if their armor matches
I'm doing that.
the Histen guys.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm looking at the specific emblems to see if I
Hello,
can
my name
see
is
which
Swiss
ones.
I got a
cheese.
six.
If they all,
I
if
sucked.
you remember, he described them all having different ones, like for different.
Well, I'm just seeing if their armor.
Okay.
matches.
What you got a 17?
Yes.
Did you investigate, or are you just kind of standing around?
He's reveling.
Yeah, I'm
fixed.
I 16.
12.
Rolled a 15.
15. All right. Those of you who are looking, you do find a small insignia on their armor. They're all their armor is almost identical, but it looks like they wrapped themselves in a thin, sheer sheet of black silk to try, for whatever reason, cover their armor. It's easy for you to pull it aside. Some of them have the pin on their lapel. Some of them have them on their hip. Some of them wear them as a tiara.
But
And-
it's the same as the Histen guys? Or
It's it all. What you see is a silver thread wrapped ornately around a fanged skull in place of a spider's face.
So these guys
Those are
were
hers.
the sister.
Got it.
Those are the same. So
Those are Histen.
I'm gonna have you all roll history check.
No, no.
No.
There were multiple ones among the Histen. It wasn't just one.
Yeah, they all look
Oh,
different.
speaking of ones,
18.
I'm like, huh. I saw too many emblems.
This is the same insignia that you saw on the lapel of Commander Etheli.
So these are Etheli's people. And he thought you were hot.
No, that wasn't him.
Oh.
That was a different
Etheli was
dude.
the one I was flirting
That's
with.
why I rolled a one.
Etheli is the guy that you first encountered that told you that you could cure your curse by meeting the river lady.
Oh, yeah. Well, we don't like that guy anyway, so who cares if he helps people?
And that is where we're going to pick up next session.
You'll never know.
He probably just doesn't like us because he views us as outsiders. He
Yeah,
doesn't
we're
think that we're going to
outsiders,
potentially
he doesn't
have a position of power if we do this.
He doesn't know.
Screw that guy.
Yeah.
Screw that guy, I'm writing it down, but I'm
Fuck.
putting one of these emblems on my card, picking one.
Yeah, take him.
Okay.
It's not like I want to steal it, I want it as proof.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Absolutely makes sense.
That we were attacked.
Emblem.
And while we're at it, I want to loot him.
Okay. You got a what? 16 for your. You remember your investigation?
Yeah, he's definitely going to know that we did this, though, because two of them ran off.
Yeah, he's already gonna know.
And it only takes one to deliver a message.
Okay.
I learned that from Mulan.
You found on all of these corpses, you found a total of 23 gold.
Party fun?
I'm not going to split that into silver and such. You found
I
six.
picked up his badge.
You found
I
six
need it
necrotic
for it now,
daggers.
but once we freaking get this guy, I'm gonna turn it into something funny. Or pay to have somebody turn it into something.
Okay.
Did you hear that?
Yep, 6 necrotic daggers. Nice.
You found 3 necrotic crossbows.
Hey, at least we're going to get some good stuff out of this.
You found 2 sets of bladed knuckles.
Ooh, can I get those?
Two sets.
in my fists.
You're not proficient with them. They're martial weapons.
Am I?
You
Says I can't
probably are.
integrate them into my armor plating. This is all
The DM.
Also, I would not suggest the glass character get that close.
Well, if somebody runs up on me, I can just.
In addition to, well, she kept 1, so
Use
5
a magic spell.
5 badges of Etheli, or you can say whatever you want to say to do that.
Yeah, we should definitely keep at least one of those.
I think
You're keeping
We're keeping the one of the.
we're keeping one on purpose because we're gonna make a badge.
We're keeping one because it's
Drow.
gonna be an inside joke between
Yep.
the two of us.
All right.
Forward.
Hey, remember when I stabbed that dude and couldn't shake them to death?
That was fun. That was awesome.
I have never been
That
more
was
happy.
amazing.
I have never been more happy to sacrifice me getting a kill